Exactly.
I have a question. Like, if you guys were mayor for a day, what are you doing about the bucket problem?
The network.
Jeez, you're ruining the network,
guys.
fam.
Not just the pod, the whole network.
The
like
whole
Friday's
network.
live streams have been affected by my presence here. I started like, this guy ruining the network, and I see like my ball ass looking like this way or whatever, you know?
Yo, it wasn't a bad pick though.
Yo, a 1-2 shorty hit me like this was a good like screenshot. You look, bro, she been holding you down this whole time.
This guy compared himself to a Shotty.
Nah, the network, the network to a Shotty.
So Mompi, the network's a Mompi. Yeah, screens pumping. The man who pisses off rappers on occasion, not so much, but
he's here to ruin the match. Ruining the network.
He's doing research.
And now look, I'm dropping like 80 videos a day, bro. I'm losing it.
Hey, this is how they holler at you when they need the story. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Freaky dread. Freaky Friday, freaky dread. Freaky bald head, freaky Canadian dread.
You know what I mean? It's hard to believe it. You know what I mean? So they just have to exuberate it to the world, dog. Like,
imagine they're just in a room. He goes, "We're gonna take their guns."
We love hip hop.
Crazy.
We love hip hop. We love hip hop.
you know what's crazy?
Talking.
Okay, where I've been. Okay, I'm not even gonna. Whatever, blah, blah. But I've been at near Bloor Station recently or whatever, right? Right near Yorkville or whatever. You know, like the stretch of Dolce & Gabbana, Gucci, like all the beautiful stores. Okay, so the upper level is beautiful, amazing. It's gorgeous, luxurious. But if you go one level below, underground, bro, you see buckets, tweakers, scragglers, bro, like the worst of the worst. So I'm thinking like, what? It's such an interesting dichotomy, you know what I mean? It's like above the surface, like the richest of the rich buying all these luxury, beautiful condos and stuff. But if you just look right beneath the surface, you could actually see like literally Toronto's drug part. I was walking through, I'm seeing mans literally doing crack pipes, bro. Inside, securities are not doing nothing. Bloor station's right there, base station's right there. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, dog.
This man went to the Carter. You saw the Carter.
Bro, I feel like, you know those underground tunnels where like mans be living underground and like they be moving kind of like alien type, you know what I mean?
Like they all look like Golem from Lord of the Rings.
You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, this is crazy, dog.
That contrast is always evident. I think even like every rich neighborhood is in proximity to like a poor neighborhood usually. Like, for example, by Kingston Road, like by the Bluffs, you have some multi-million-dollar homes. And then you have community housing like right across the street, just on the other side.
Yeah, even down in the downtown area, like Yorkville. Yeah. If you go from Yorkville and then you go on to Yonge Street to where the Tim Hortons is right there, it's bare buckets, fam. And
Union
it's right
Station.
diagonal from friggin' Yorkville.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yo, I have a question. Like, if you guys were mayor for a day, what are you doing about the bucket problem?
Wow, that's a good question.
Like, imagine you had full authority. City council will just approve everything you do. Like, what is your actual solution?
Really full authority?
Like, yeah, like.
Yo, there's so much like empty spaces. Okay, the same space that I'm talking about, it's kind of like, it's Cumberland Terrace. So it's like, there used to be a bunch of storefronts there, you know what I mean? But now it's just completely empty, vacant, you know? So like, spaces like that, I would convert that into maybe like shelters or spaces where like people who need resources could go, and then like we'll have security there monitoring it. So that way you're building jobs, you know what I mean? You're helping the economy.
True.
People that are creating the spaces, that's construction or whatever. And then the people that are doing security and like signing people in, that's more jobs or whatever. So I'll do something like that. It's gonna cost a lot of money, but I feel like it will bring money back as well.
And it'll add value. It'll increase the value of the property within that area, you know? And it's like a treatment center. So maybe they'll be able to, you know, fix their issues. Because I think a lot of the issues, like, even though some of them are systemic, some of them are trauma-based, like, I feel like there's always a solution. It's just some people, you might have to take more care in your approach. Like, you can't just, like, throw them over here and they're going to get good.
Yeah, there's a part of my brain, like, I guess the evil part of my brain was just like, just put them all somewhere, but that's not the solution.
That's kind of what we're saying, though, but it's just like, what does that somewhere look like?
Like, I'm thinking like outskirts, like put them in like a field somewhere type shit. But like,
field? Run around, go play. Like a concentration camp.
What I'm also worried about, because you brought some, not a concentration camp, But like what you're saying, natural with like, you know, putting them in a different place and all that, and like, you know, getting them 24/7 security and all that. What about, you know, like healing them, like recovery and stuff like that? Because that's one thing too. We need to build places where these guys can get off of the drugs, bro.
No, that is true, but it's such a difficult conversation in the sense of the quote unquote healing, because like you could bring a horse to water, you can't force it to drink. You know what I mean? So like there's multiple times where people try to get people to go to rehab and try to recover, but until that person makes that decision, it's not going to happen, you know?
Yeah.
So at least in the interim, if they have safer spaces, because me as a pedestrian walking through, okay, like I'm a man, I can handle it. But I've been seeing people like they see 4 buckets and then they turn around like, oh, I'm gonna go take the long way.
Yeah.
So I could think like, imagine if tourists are pulling up, like, yo, this is what Toronto's like. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
so
a
I feel like
bad
it does
rep.
affect how the city feels as well. You know, the city feels like Gotham more times. Dog.
No, it's like horrible representation when you come to like Dundas or Sankofa Square and like the first thing you see is a bunch of meth heads. Yeah.
Union Station.
Yeah, that's bad.
The countries where you don't see that, they usually end up borderline imprisoning the buckets. Like you won't see buckets anywhere, but that's because if you're a bucket, you're gonna end up in jail. And you're kind of either forced to get good or like you're just cleaned up from the streets. So it's not like the healthiest solution, but like from an optic perspective, it's like, oh, yo, there's no buckets here in Singapore. Like I haven't seen one homeless person. It's like, they're in jail.
I'm not mad at that, only because right now they don't have any solution. Like, okay, I seen mans that were living in tents. Like, I'll be walking by, mans are living in tents, and then police will pull up. They're dismantling them's tent and stuff, and then they're just sending, go somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, where?
Yeah.
You know I gotta get a next tent.
Yeah. No, I've seen that like downtown, you know, I don't even want to dox where we are, but like I've seen like whole areas get taken down where like that's where they were hanging out. But on the flip side, do you want a whole bunch of junkies hanging out in the park where people are trying to chill out, walk their dogs and stuff like that?
You them have to play.
Exactly. Like it's a double-edged sword, you know what I'm saying? But I do actually have a pre-topic for us, gentlemen. Bong! Let's get to it.
What? Who posted this?
This is courtesy of Creative Canada. Pressa calls out We Love Hip Hop co-host. Sound effects, please.
A whopping 7 comments on this. Let's go. The people are talking, boys.
A man like George.
A man like this guy.
So let's see the post over here. This is Pressa Stories. We love hip hop. This guy ruined the network.
Jeez, they're ruining the network,
guys. Not just the pod, the whole network. Friday's live streams have been affected by my presence here.
The documentaries mash up everything.
All your shorts, all your little news reports, ruiner right here.
Damn, Zar, why you do that, bro? You ruined the network.
I'm just the ruiner, aren't
I?
So
why is he cheese? What happened?
Okay, so in the last episode, you know, when we were talking about Pressa's press run, I guess I called out a specific video or collaboration he did where the video had received 25 views in total.
You view shamed, bro?
View called out, I view acknowledged.
Come on, fam.
25 views in 19 hours. And Friday, because Friday has been listening to our advice on the reels, more people are seeing the reels, the caption, like everything. So I guess he saw it. So it was a good reel. Because I seen like 2,900 views, right? And I can only assume that's what it was. So, you know, this guy, his name's AJ. Shout out to AJ. So he DM'd me, he follows me, and he just sent me a screenshot. And then I seen Pressa on my, this guy ruining the network, and I see like my bald ass looking like this way or whatever, you know?
Yo, it wasn't a bad pic though.
Yo, a 1-2 shorty hit me like this was a good like screenshot. You look good and shit, you know? So thank you, Press Machine.
Aura points.
Yes. So then I was like, oh my goodness.
Hold on, I got something else. Bong.
Yes.
Save you some time.
This is my one of my responses.
Right, so at Pressa, at We Love Hip Hop, and at Friday Ricky.
And in the video, Pressa's kind of defining the word cheesed.
Like, yo, he's mad, you know?
Okay.
He's fed up. He's irritated.
Jeez.
Cheesed.
What's the next one?
He's mad. He's fed up. He's
Right, and-
irritated.
Yes.
What's going on over here in this slide over here?
You
DJ
might have to
Zar?
zoom in because I don't have my glasses. I can't see. But pretty much, I was providing context to my story viewers, my followers.
You said, keep in mind, I've said plenty of good things about him since I've been on the pod, but I guess this one comment struck a nerve, laughing face. They ain't all gonna love you, though. It is what it is.
And then on the top, I said, for context, I actually can't read.
On the last post, I called out Pressa for doing low views on a random ass platform for pulling up to @welovehiphop. Sound effects, please.
And then I also used the song 100 Watts bars, and I said, I don't care, this is still my tune. You know, I still rock with that tune specifically.
Coppin', please.
So, you know, keep in mind, it's like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. So like, this is the start of my day. My heart's racing. I'm like thinking like, what are the consequences of this? Am I gonna get abducted? Like I'm thinking
You wake up and
everything,
you're na 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 na.
And then, people are hitting me up. People are hitting me up like, yo, this is viral. Like, you're a guy. Like, yo, he got him in his field. Because I was like, yo, why would he even go out of his way to screenshot an older episode? That wasn't the episode I even said what I said. He didn't want to get one of me looking too sick with my neck tied and my fitted. So he he went to the episode before that. And then, so people were hitting me up, like mostly agreeing with me. And then I get a DM, Pressa Armani.
Jeez.
I didn't want to open it right away because I didn't want to seem dense, so I let it marinate a little bit. But I'm like, oh my goodness, like what could this be, you know?
So you found stuff to do around the house real quick.
I was just like on IG scrolling, like talking to people, whatever. And then after
checking the minutes and shit.
After a good 4 minutes, I'm like, all right, it's time. Because I don't know what type of time he was on, you know? But he didn't hit me up on no like street-ish or rah-rah. So I'm not going to dive too much into our conversation. I'd rather just keep that, between us. But it was a respectful conversation about, I guess the expectations that certain rappers have from the local media. And, I explained myself. I acknowledged what he was saying. And I don't know if he necessarily acknowledged what I was saying, but he definitely spoke his mind to me. And I'll leave it at that.
Y'all was flirting in the DMs, eh?
Flirting? No, bro, astaghfirullah. But it was, the tone of the conversation was very much...
Hey, yo!
Yeah, definitely A.O.
Hey, yo, chill!
The tone of the conversation was around, I guess, what we should be talking about as a platform that I guess is the biggest platform in the city.
Woo! Talking shit.
Because, this really underscored to me the impact of the network. Because, some people will try to undermine We Love Hip Hop, but...
So, like, what should we be talking about? Based off
what we spoke about, without revealing too much, like focusing on the positive over the negative, which I told him, like I said, like, bro, like we're gonna provide like criticism. It's not hate. We can't just like glaze the whole time. Like we're gonna talk about things, but just because we say things that aren't necessarily 100% unwaveringly positive, like it's hate. And really, you gotta take it personally.
Didn't we big up his album and stuff though?
Bro,
Didn't Friday go on like a 5-minute rant that just trying to get Drake, like pleading for Drake to drop the Pressa track?
Please, Drake.
And it's not even just that. It's like they won't acknowledge. It's not like they're sharing the post where we're bigging them up. But the one time I say something that's like slightly negative or just not like unwavering support, this guy's ruining the network.
I'll say
and
something.
I was like, what was his goal with that though? Like, are you trying to like make me look bad? Like, because I feel like if anything, it was a good look for me. Like, Adam are hitting me up off it. Like, some girl was talking to me like, yo, Pressa said you ruined the network. Shut up. But it was like flirty and shit. Like, I don't know.
Mistaken aura points.
Yeah, I think that's when he realized like, hey, this wasn't really like impacting him in the way I thought he removed it.
He helped you instead of hurting you.
It definitely helped me. I think it did help me because
but quick fast, like a lot of these guys don't realize that we talk good stuff about them because they don't check the channel, bro. That was posted on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? It got high traction, but just the fact that like your face is on a thumbnail on the gram, it's like it does so much more than I feel like sometimes on a YouTube video. And the YouTube video most of the times have more views than when I post on the gram.
Yeah, and I'm not sure who sent it to him, or like, I can understand as artists, like, we hold our work very close to us. So sometimes it's hard to disassociate between like the business aspect of art and the personal aspect. So maybe he felt like I was attacking him as an artist and like, you know, view shaming him, whatever. But for me, it's like, we have high expectations for you because you're one of the few artists that were able to cross over to America, you know? So it's like, we want you to get more views. We know that if you pull up to We Love Hip Hop, you're gonna get at least a 10, 20K. And your local fan base is the one that cares about you the most. Like, there was this shorty I was talking to about this, and she said, like, straight up, like, Toronto cares more about Pressa than anywhere else in the world.
In fact,
she's like, America doesn't care about Pressa. She said that, and like, she's not a music expert or anything, but like, you know, shorties, they give you like a good idea of like what a lot of other shorties are thinking.
More
you know?
Unfiltered opinions more times.
He's a bigger deal here than he is in America.
Yeah,
and I understand, you know, he's trying to expand and do that as well, but don't forget about the people who kind of, in a sense, made you.
And he's said this in interviews, even I feel like as far as recently, where he's like, yo, in Canada, I'm like the king, like words like that, like he's used. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say all that, but
he's probably our number one underground export. Realistically, he probably is our number one underground export.
That's a better way to put it.
Yeah,
definitely.
And but what I will say is that, like, I don't know, it did rub me the wrong way. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Yeah, pause. Thank you, Natural.
No,
good looking out.
Tell us why.
Because, bro, like, it's just the attitude. I think it's the attitude or the idea that you have to only say good things about me. And if you're not, then you're ruining the network, or you're being a bad journalist, or you're not uplifting the city. Like, to me, that's a poor attitude to have. And I've always supported his music. I think he's talented. I think he has a lot of potential, but that type of mentality to me is limiting. You're limiting yourself, you know? Like, for us, like, for example, like when me and Natural, like, yo, you should do the reels like this. You were like, man, you guys are hating, bro. You guys are ruining the network. We should be able to take constructive criticism. Sometimes, like, Natural, like, yo, you could have done this better. You should do this. And like, because I like the truth, I will take heed to that and like try to improve. Like, I always think that like hate or constructive criticism is something you can use, right? It's not something that we should suppress.
I'm always
suppress machine, you know? Suppress.
But I've always felt like I don't know shit. Like, I'm not an expert on things, so like I'm open to learn some shit because I don't have the formal training on any of the different things that I'm even doing right now. So when somebody's like, "Yo, try it like this. This will get you more traction," I'm like, "For real?" More than I already know, because like I really don't feel like I already know.
No one knows truly. And like, if you have that intellectual humility, it's going to take you so much further because you're not like stuck in your ways or like, oh, I know it, so everything you say is wrong and whatever. And I just think that other artists should adopt that openness, right? But then again, some people are very close to their art, so they might not be able to see it separate from their personhood.
Yeah, and also with Pressa, I feel like maybe we could just give him a little bit of bail because he has a lot of pressure. We just mentioned how he's our biggest Canadian underground export, and a lot of eyes are on him, and they're like, yo, how's his sales gonna be? And they're always kind of putting the extra magnifying glass from here to see if he's gonna succeed over there. And if you go on to Reddit, they'll be like, oh, these guys flopped and all these different things. So it's like, he's probably under a lot of pressure. Like, bruh, like, just let me fucking live, fam.
I hear that.
But that, and like a lot of the times, bands don't want to accept reality. A lot of the people think they're bigger than they are. They're more lit than they actually are. You know? So it's like, when you hit them with the truth hurts sometimes, you know? Like, to accept reality is like, okay, maybe my name alone is not going to be able to get like a random channel 1 million views, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I never called him out of his name or insulted him. It was just the fact that I showed the views, and I can't lie, like, shout out Was the Sauce. He sent me the video of like the one we were talking. He's like, okay, I get why he got at you still. The way you did it was disrespectful, whatever. And I was like, okay, I can understand that. And you know what? It also, because in my mind, I'm like, why do you care what I think? Like, in my mind, Pressa, you're a millionaire, not billionaire, definitely not billionaire. Millionaire, or at least 100,000aire, you kind of made it in a sense. So it's like, me, I'm still on the grind, So why do you even care what I have to say? Is it because I'm on this network? And that means that this network does have some sort of power.
Bro, the boy gets at me about shit, bro. So you're gonna tell me that like Press is not gonna get at you, bro? I guess it's loud enough for him to hear it, so everybody else down the ladder is gonna hear it too.
The thing is, if niggas want to hear a monotone delivery with no spice, no flair, like you watch the news, bro. Watch CP24, they'll give it to you straight. You know what I mean? But this is a podcast. We're trying to entertain. So we're like, oh, this is the views, bro. No, we're gonna add some spice on. You know what I mean? Like,
and imagine I had just said, Pressa is doing a great job at his press run. He recently did this video. Do you think he would have said anything? You think he would have hit me up like, yo, thanks for bigging me up, bro? No, not at all. And it's also the rappers. You got to show support to us too.
Facts.
Yes.
You want us to uplift you guys as artists, uplift us as a platform. Use your platform to put people onto us. You can honestly say Drake has done that. Drake's comments that has put us on different platforms in America, you're showcasing the platform. So it's kind of like, how do you expect us to just uplift you blindly or whatever, but you're not doing the same thing? So I think it's
not
a give
even
and take.
Story post, Reggie.
Not even a big up, bro. We love hip hop, big up Friday.
And you know what? You're cooking. Yeah, Freddie.
A lot of people call you Freddie.
You're cooking because these mans travel around. So they could even be like, yo, actually, when I'm like the place where I'm home or the place where I get my information about back home is We Love Hip Hop. So it's not even a thing like, yo, post me in the stories. Give us a mention when you go on ACK or something or anywhere. ACK already knows us. Cool. But these guys don't even mention the network. They act like it doesn't exist until they need it.
You know what it is? Okay, wait, go ahead.
I think it's like a chicken and the egg type thing where it's like, okay, they want us to glaze them first so then they could return the favor, but then we're on some like, yo, if you guys don't rock with us, then like, why are we gonna go out of our way?
Yo, chill.
You know what I mean? So yeah, exactly.
You know, I have an analogy for this, and I'm just gonna introduce this analogy by saying pause, because okay, imagine this: you have a shorty.
Hey,
like,
yo, chill.
You've been smashing for years. This was your like day one shorty. Let's compare that to the Toronto fan base, right?
Okay.
You already experienced the nons. It got as good as it could, you know?
Yeah.
Now you're just in front of all these new shorties, right? So now you're focusing on, but this shorty's still holding you down at home, you know what I'm saying? And you're not acknowledging that. And then, but when the shorty decides to like say a 1-2 thing about you, it's like, yo, bitch, like, what are you talking about? Like, yo, like, you know, and it's like, bro, she been holding you down this whole time.
This guy compared himself to a shotty.
No, the network to a shotty.
So Mompy, the network's a Mompy.
A loyal, the bottom bitch. No, it's not for love.
Fluffy ass bitch just waiting at home.
You'll come back one day. Y'all can see the analogy.
I see what you're saying.
I'm only cheesed because like what. I could kind of see.
I said the city though. I didn't say us.
No. When I think of We Love Hip Hop, I could imagine like a Mompy type thing.
We Love Hip Hop was a shorty. It'd be like a Mompy thing.
Oh no!
Cooks great lasagna.
Right? Fernando, we're in the gym. You know what I mean?
We're about to get a BBL.
Right? No, facts.
BBL loading in 2026.
Let's wait on it.
Oh,
you know what I mean? New studio and everything. Like, just wait on it.
Got some new fits. Got the nails done.
I'm telling you, bro. I feel like I said this a couple of weeks ago. If we were podding over here with chains, Richard Millies on, all types of shit, saying the exact same thing, same takes. One, people would get less mad as far as like the quote unquote like demand them. They'd get less mad because like they're like, yo, those guys are ballers still. Like, yo, the mans get money.
No, I think those mans will try to run at us, bro.
You think so?
Yeah,
if they seen us in public,
if we're flossing like that and we're doing the spicy shit.
No, but like we're flossing and we're up. Like, yo, when you see us on road, there's always like a couple of big security plus the man them. Yeah. Like we're like moving just like they move.
That's different, but like I feel like it kind of needs to be at a certain to have the security. There are certain mans that have the chains and stuff but don't have the security.
Yeah.
So I feel like if that was us. Yo, me and Zar.
No, I'm talking about the full
we
package.
be getting challenged constantly.
Facts, yes. Bro. We be target practice out there.
No, I'm talking about the full package. Pause. Like how academics walks around. Like he has a bunch of people that are with him.
Okay,
plus the security and all that. Like fam, he talks as spicy as he wants.
Facts.
And the man them not only don't try to fuck him over. They respect him, bro. as far as our guys over
they
here.
be waiting like for the phone call and stuff. Like.
Yes.
And I guess this is my last comment on the Pressa incident, I guess, because I have nothing against him. Him saying I ruined the network, I think there is probably like a segment of the population that doesn't rate me on this network. It might be like a white thing, a culture vulture thing. But I do get compliments saying like, yo, I love that you're on the show now, blah, blah, blah. And like, so I don't know, man. I don't even think he really believed I ruined the network. I just think he had kind of an emotional reaction about what I said because
he's emotional.
He's an artist. And artists are emotional, bro. At the end of the day, like
what did Erykah Badu say? I'm an artist and I'm emotional about.
That's
my
a
shit.
woman artist though. So Pressa's one of like
male artists are emotional, true. Like too. Like even Drake is emotional. Like you kind of have to be emotional as an artist.
You're using bad examples.
I'm gonna remove everything that we built up to this point, but I don't think. Maybe emotional sounds negative, but it's more just like maybe it was just reactionary. Passionate about his work and saying like, yo, why are you trying to undermine me? Why are you trying to view shame? And I don't view shame, bro. I've had videos that got 1 million views. The next one's like 400. And I just keep going. And it's like, Press is the same too. I guess because I kind of thought he was like more up that like he wouldn't even care.
And you know what? And we'll get to the show. It's better that he's pissed off about, or not pissed off, but like he's peeved about this than, oh, I'm peeved about some street shit or whatever. Like you're peeved because like I care about my career. I care about what people think about my music. I'd rather them care about something like that, which is actually positive, than a lot of the negative shit that gets connected to their names.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not sitting there getting mixed up about that neither.
And just to add to your point about when you're saying that niggas probably hate you.
I didn't say that, but
I feel like that's a phenomenal thing. You know what I mean? Because like you want your content to be reactionary. Like you don't want to just be like, oh, I don't feel any ways about his content. Like you want it to be either love or hate.
Polarizing.
You know what I mean? Exactly. You know? So I feel like that's a good thing.
Gotta harness the hate. Harness the hate.
I guess, man.
Let's get it started here, man. I got some tunage for the people that are driving in this morning.
Tunage for the goonage?
Let's do to Gucci Mane, man. One of the best mains in the game.
Main?
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, there's multiple, like, mains. There's Mac Main.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Right? I'm losing the other mains, but there's other mains. M-A-N-E.
What about mans?
There's a lot of mans, too.
Don't say that is Gucci top 3 mans.
You mean like
if it was
like
Gucci
a
Man?
guy?
No, like if it was like Gucci Man. And we were saying all the rappers with man in their name.
But he's Gucci Mane.
Well, I'm just saying, if we were to lump them all together, hypothetically.
So what's the other mans?
There's literally a rapper named Man, M-A-N-N.
There is?
Yeah.
That's
From
a
LA.
whack name.
I'd like to not be in this combo for some reason.
what
what rappers have Man in the name? Where am I driving? Do I have to go to Google?
ChatGPT.
I'm gonna go check in Spotify. Holy.
A lie? There's
Method Man?
Method Man.
That's crazy. Elephant Man doesn't count. Does he?
R.A. the Rugged Man?
R.A. the Rugged Man.
This guy didn't want to be in the combos.
Well, you guys are
those
struggling
are great
out here.
suggestions too.
I was like,
no, I ain't mad at those ones. Salute to R.A. the
You're an
Rugged
encyclopedia still.
Man.
I said you ruined the network.
The white guy knows more hip hop than us over here.
You're ruining the network with all this knowledge, broski. Fine.
Oh man. Let's get it started, man. We are Box, the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host of the most toast Friday, Ricky Dread, aka Podcast Poppy, aka Rain, Sleet, Hail, or Snow.
Jeez.
Aka no more AKAs, man. We back over here. We love hip hop studios, episode 651. Jeez. We got back in the building. The Turkish Thrill, the one who gets these social media screens pumping. The man who pisses off rappers on occasion, not so much, but DJ Zar in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
DJ Zar, aka Pearl Sound, aka Young Shawarma. aka Zarly Kirk, aka the ruiner of networks. Back at it
Network
like
ruiner.
a crack addict.
The ruiner is mud.
The ruiner is kind of hard. It's like a WWE type of name. He's here to ruin the match. Ruining the network.
It's either a WWF or a WWE name, or it could be a corn name.
The ruiner.
The ruiner.
Ruin your girl, she'll never be the same.
You know what I'm saying? But we also have the shit disturber himself.
Hiya.
Okay, you might see him also on your social media screen, bring mad traction. You might see him displaying some of the dance hall hits with shaking his hips. DJ extraordinaire, DJ Natural Wave in the motherfucking building. Let's go, man.
Mud. Yeah, I was thinking about it like after Man said you ruined the network. I was thinking like, yo, low key, like you do have a good eye for talent. Like this is like a good pickup. So like the Zar natural 1-2, you know what I mean? Like off the screen, you know what I mean? Like that's low key, like you know what I mean? Because a lot of the elder statesmen in the city, they've had established brands, but they haven't pushed it forward, you know? They haven't invited the new generation in, you know what I mean?
Facts.
And you've done that, you know what I mean? So I feel like, you know, big up to you. Like, I give you flowers for that. I was just bagging it the other day.
You know, a lot of people come up to me and say like, yo, I love you and Natural on the pod. Like Friday did a good job. And then like you got Dusty as well. So it's like the old new contrast. And yeah, man.
No, fam, I don't know if I've said this to you guys personally, but I'll say it on air now. This is the best iteration. And listen, this is with all due respect to everybody else who's been host on the We Love Hip Hop podcast. This is the best iteration of the We Love Hip Hop podcast to me today. You know what I'm saying?
Gutsy. Vegas.
No, Vegas is never a co-host.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But salute to get to Vegas. But and salute to PK Herc. But
true. Yeah, shut up, Herc.
Yeah, like you guys are informative. You know what I mean? You bring a lot of like polarizing views and different things like that, and you're educated on a lot of stuff. So like I really fuck with it, fam. And Dusty as the live wire, and you know what I mean, an OG in the game. I think it's just a perfect mix, bro. And I'm saying that publicly. We the best.
I appreciate that because I used to actually watch you and Herc back in the day. You know what I mean? So like when I had the opportunity to join, I really didn't want to bring value. You know, like I do. Sometimes my jokes don't hit, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'd be feeling like Mona, you know what I mean? but like, when my jokes do hit, I'm like, okay, bless. And then when I have a good take that goes a little crazy in the city, I'm like, okay, bless, you know?
No, man, that's dope, man. And then my whole goal, besides getting us all some big bags, like, in the meantime, for it to be beneficial to y'all and not something that takes away.
For sure. And shout out to the comment gang, man. We see you guys, and reading the positive comments a lot of times, it makes me happy because they're happy with the show too. They're like, yo, this is the best pod. Like, shout out everyone, whatever. So we're going to keep elevating, boys.
It's appointment viewing right there. You know what I'm saying? But before we continue, let me just quickly salute the sponsors, starting with Exotic Hot Pot. That's Canada's loudest brand, from high-grade strains to authentic grabba and all the rolling essentials. Exotic Hot Pot is about elevating your smoking sessions in true 5-star fashion. And they have delivery in the GTA, okay? Quick delivery as well. Hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Exotic Hot Pot. And you could also find them on their website, exotichotpot.ca. Also, and if I could find my other ad here, let me just find my other ad quick, fast.
For the grabba?
Actually, while I'm looking for the ad here, I want to give a big salute to Grabba. We'll start with Grabba right over there. Big salute to Grabba. Okay, you can get the Grabba in the shakers. You can get them in the raw leaves. Okay, DJ Zar has a can of that Grabba or a shaker of the Grabba right there. Hit them up if you want delivery in the GTA. That's Grabba. Okay, you could also tell them We Love Hip Hop Boys sent you. Quick, fast. Also, I want to give a salute to Kensington Market Dispensary. That's 25 Kensington Avenue in Kensington Market. They have over 25 strains to choose from with a smelling station for you to check out before the purchasing. Real gas is low as $5 and 1050p's. Edibles, hot grabba, exclusive backwood flavors, concentrates, and wholesales available as well. You can contact them on Instagram, Kensington Market _ Market Dispensary, or on Snapchat, Kensington Market Dispo. Last but not least, I want to give a big salute to Road Ready Detailing. That's over at 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66. Get your cars detailed, ceramics, tints, anything that you need, okay? Get the crazy details too. You can have a dirty ass car and get that shit coming out like it's brand new. Hit them up on their Instagram page. That's Toronto Road Ready Detailing. If you see the boy Dusty Wallace over there, tell them that the We Love Hip Hop boy sent you. And again, the address is 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66.
Shout out Dusty, man.
Big salute to Dusty Wallace. Gentlemen, how's y'all? Couple of days since y'all seen y'all, but how y'all been? How y'all been?
After the pod that day, Natural and I went to the Eaton Center.
Yes, you did.
And we filmed a bunch of, I guess, pranks with content. Yeah. And man, I've just been like locked in to my content bag. And bro, shout out to Natural, bro, because you got to keep people around you that inspire you. And like, I don't know, ever since this guy challenged me to like put out content every day, some days I'm putting 2 pieces of content now. Like, I'm just locked in. I've been doing a lot of social media work for House of Lancaster and making skits. And like, I just feel like I'm locked in and I kind of figured out my lane and I'm unapologetic. You know, before, like, I feel like I was a little nervous about portraying myself a certain way because, you know, I want to get gigs for weddings and stuff. And some people are judgmental. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm very like authentic right now, and I'm in my strength, and I just like I'm in a very creative space, and I want to keep the momentum going. So
let me pull up a piece of the content over here. This is the over at the mall, right?
This was good. We got your boy Toby needs to chill though. Eh?
To be invaded by America or China?
Oh, good question. Yeah, first I was gonna say the Americans because the creator in me would want to have that creative freedom and stuff. However, if China invades us, we'll be very like stringent. We'll have a lot more structure. Our construction will get done in days rather than years. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So yeah, I'm going with China.
Ni hao. Would you rather Canada be invaded by
That's
America?
different mud too. That's different mud.
It did because you know this was like borderline political rage bait because like I didn't even realize it was gonna have this impact. I thought some people would be able to see the comedic aspect, but some people were like, "Why would you want Canada to get invaded anyways?" Oh, man. Your boy Toby, what did he say? Because it was like the options were America or China.
Toby said, neither. He said something like, neither.
Neither. Canada got to stand strong.
Like, brother, this is not the Junos. Like, bro, this is a hypothetical question. I hate when people aren't able to think abstractly. Like,
it's not so serious, Toby. Don't worry.
No, I get she's like that's one of my pet peeves. If you give someone like a hypothetical scenario and they can't like choose hypothetically, you know what I mean? Like they can't think outside of their like their
literal, like what's in front of them, you know?
It's that Instagram, bro. It'd be toxic, bro.
Read a book.
Yeah. What else is going on? Besides that, with yourself, that's all you got going on?
Pretty much, man. Just been, staying healthy, working on my next tattoo. The neck tat has been getting good reviews, boys.
Another job stopper.
Another job. A career stopper is next. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know what I was going to ask you? Besides Natural giving you that push to like start pushing the content, like what changed as far as the unapologeticness?
Maybe it was the hand and neck tat where it's just like maybe I'm a little more confident, or I just feel like there's no turning back. I don't have to like, I can't really pretend to be like this, like, oh, like I'm just this like innocent dude, whatever. It's like, no, that's actually who I am. And like I want to make content. I want to put myself out there. And I don't know, man. Like I just feel like locked into my purpose, and like, you know, I haven't been like, I don't be drinking, I don't be smoking, and like, I don't know. I just kind of reevaluated my life. You know, actually what kind of did it? I was talking to the shorty, and she was what we call an avoidant shorty. Do you know what avoidant people are?
No.
It's like a whole genre of people that like their nervous system is like different than the average person. So like when they feel closeness, they like separate.
Yeah.
But when you want to get close to someone, normal, healthy people, you want to like be with someone. You love this person, you like this person. But in that space where it was like, yo, this girl's not responding to me, this girl's not responding to me. And then she'll hit me with like the breadcrumb. They'll give you little breadcrumbs. And you're like, oh, she's still. So in that space, you either go obsessive or like you look within and just start getting like satisfaction from yourself. Pause. Not even physically, but like you start looking within. It's like, okay, how do I like love myself, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like a part of, for me, loving myself is working hard, accomplishing what I say I want to accomplish, and just being disciplined. And I think that kind of forced me to just look within and just be satisfied with me, you know, without having to look outside to like outsource that happiness, you know?
And we're gonna get to you in a second, Natural, but that also sparks up some things in my brain, right? Because I've been around what did they call it? I've been around
The block?
the block, right?
Yeah.
And I've had that situation. What do you call it?
An avoidant attachment style, yeah.
Right? Where like there was one girl that I was like hooked onto, and like she would just give me like breadcrumbs, and then every once in a while we'd link and like smash
And it would be
out.
amazing, right?
Yeah.
That's how they do it.
But like that whole thing, like when you start like looking within and stuff like that, is there a part of that where, and this is maybe me and my reflection, is there a part of that also where you're like, look at me now, bitch, once you get to a certain level?
100%. And like they say that you shouldn't be like that, but sometimes you need that push. You need like an object of fixation that like, yo, she's gonna see how sick I am and I'm not gonna care. Like you kind of almost like, I don't want to say it turns you on, but like it gets you going where it's like, yo, I'm gonna get so successful. I'm gonna be everywhere that you can't avoid me. And like you'll see. So you kind of need that. I don't want to say op or enemy, but you need like some sort of
like a motivation.
like an antagonist.
Or a muse.
A muse. It is a muse. Yeah, she is a muse, low key. And
you're gonna see me all over your timeline, bitch. Watch this.
Yeah.
But I feel like muse is more positive. Like where like she's fucking you and then like the pum pum is so good. Yeah. It's not like she's just leading you.
No,
on.
I'm inspired by the anxiety that she gives me.
But even when you're saying avoiding attachment style and all this, I feel like we're at a point where we're using too many terms and like you know what I mean? Like the shorty's giving man's mixed signals, you know what I mean? We've all went through it, you know. So I feel like these terms kind of give not only shorties, like people like cop outs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, like
she's just this.
Like stop doing the mixed signals. Are you rock with me or not?
But you're just flaky.
You know what I mean? You know what's crazy is like, cause yo, I watch Bear like avoidant like these videos, you know, cause they explain it. And it's like they kind of retreat the closer they get. So
hold on, not to interrupt you, bro. Don't you got you watching videos on the term, bro?
Yes. Boys, I was down bad.
Damn,
I was like losing my mind, bro.
Okay, so
man's doing research.
And now look, I'm dropping like 80 videos a day, bro. I'm losing it.
Okay, this is how Geldim get you to be like, oh no, like the closer I get, that's why I'm retreating.
But she never said that. I diagnosed her.
No, I'm saying like
she I don't even think she knows what she is. You know those ones?
That's what certain shorties will say.
Yeah. She's learning now how much she's watching.
Yeah, I hope she's not watching that.
So like, how you fucking mans then? Like, were you just not close to him? That's why you were able to be comfortable to fuck him? Because like, because if you're close to him, then you should have been retreating from him.
Now you know what I mean? Triggered.
They're breadcrumbs. So I don't even, everything I say is just going to be used against me. I'm like, well, the reason why the avoidants do that is because they crave closeness, but they fear it as well.
Bro, we're not reading your Miranda rights.
I know.
So like, how did it get to the point where, you know what I mean, the draws is off? You know what I mean?
I don't know, bro. She was feeling the kid, obviously. And then it seemed like she wasn't feeling the kid, even though technically she was feeling the kid. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But all I know is that it was enough to give me that spark to focus on myself.
Bro, I feel like I'm watching that video that you actually just made where you're laying down on the couch doing a therapy session.
Yeah, except none of you guys are in heels.
And we're really trash at therapy.
And you guys, exactly.
DJ Natural, how's your week been?
My week's been good. Just working, doing content. Okay, you spoke about the China video. So we also did another video where we're like chopping things.
Hold on.
Oh my! You're gonna play
Friday, Ricky Dread, pull it off.
Mine and Natural's first. Natural did
this one here. Which one?
You could have got the number.
Mine is
Is it this one here?
Yeah, we had a mustache man book.
Excuse me.
A hitman.
I just want to say, I noticed you. You look amazingly beautiful. So big up yourself. Where are you from?
Rizz.
Zimbabwe. Okay, it's African. Jamaican. Yeah, exactly. Do you like to read? Do you come here often?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Once in a while, just to get in your book.
Are you in school?
No, I'm working.
Oh, you're working. Okay. But you're still keeping it up.
Yeah.
No, I feel it.
But how about you?
I finished school. I did computer programming.
I'm just booking the thing right now. Bookstore Rizz with
the mustache. No, I had 2 mustache man books risen up the shawty.
Yeah, now I'm working as well.
And she was.
Oh, what's your name?
Okay, hold on. Did this work?
basically, I
worked.
didn't end up going for the number, but I was just so like appalled that she was actually like conversing with me, and you know what I mean? And then like Zar did one as well, where like Zar was actually dropping bars into
I dropped one bar. I dropped one bar.
Let's go. Pull it up.
Because I can't lie, my approach was mad soft.
I just wanted to know, like a book recommendation, kind of. Have you ever read this book? I'm like really interested in learning.
Listen, have you
about
ever
it.
read the book stuff?
Yo, that's the book ad, bro.
What's the vibe?
So what's the vibe?
Looks like it's gonna be a heavy one.
Heavy, okay.
For sure. Probably very informative though, depending like if it's a biased interview or not. Of
I hear that. How long you been working here?
Just over a year.
A year? Yeah. Okay. What'd you do before you were a model, or?
Watch the
No, why
leg.
not? Unemployed? Unemployed model or just unemployed?
Just unemployed.
Okay. What's your name? Sorry.
Manager came.
I'm cutting
But you know what I noticed from these interactions, bro? Because Zar did pretty good. You know, but me, like, I'm mad nervous. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying no crazy bars or anything, but I think just the fact that like decently handsome men approach, not on no rah crazy thing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I feel like women are just not getting approached these days.
Yeah,
So
everybody's swiping left, right, and left. That's how they get approached.
you know, so I feel like that's why, at least for my shorty, that's why she was going, because she's like, wow, like man, like a man's approaching me on a respectful thing, like,
You're doing it old school.
you know, no facts.
Yeah, because like we were kind of like expecting crazy reactions, but like it was so normal that we reacted crazy. We're like,
No
wait,
facts.
why are you not like bagging that have a H book over here? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's like, damn, somebody's talking to me. I
but
might
girls
get a
want
date.
that. They
Yeah.
crave that. And you know what happened is the 2010s wave with the feminism and like catcalling, no to catcalling, disrespect,
Facts.
and like that kind of pushed men away from that approach because
Yeah.
even though men were approaching women and chopping them, like we were a little disrespectful back in the day. Like some mans, you know, some mans were saying the most, but sometimes it would work.
Some mans are wilding.
Some mans were wilding and they kind of ruined it for everyone. But now it's to the point where men are afraid to approach. But like, bro, and we're gonna do more videos like this because, bro, afterwards we had like the craziest adrenaline rush.
Facts.
Bro, I felt my legs like I had like an adrenaline dump, bro. Like I felt like
Facts.
I conquered something. Like,
Yeah.
and I think that's what men are supposed to do. We're supposed to actually approach women like cold approach.
That's how that now you know how like that group there, that gang that we were talking about the other day that was in Miami. That's how they feel. They get an adrenaline dump after they pick up all them gals.
No facts.
They go to the
Facts.
club. They play the HH song. They have a whole good old
So
time.
would you guys pretty much do this on the regular basis? Just no cameras?
Yeah, that's the only way we were able to pick up girls.
But even because after doing this, like, it reminded me of back in the day, like when I was in high school and university and stuff. Like, this is what Mandem used to be doing, bro.
Mhm.
Like, I could speak a little bit of French. So one of my things, I would just like talk to French to a shorty randomly. And then she'd be like, what? Da da da.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, oh, you don't speak French? I'll go English for you, blah, blah, blah. And then
Oh,
that was,
that's
you know what I
fine.
mean?
Yeah,
And then
that's
like,
good.
Yeah, and man, them would talk to each other like, "Yo, fam, so how did you bag it?" I just told her this, fam.
exactly.
You might, be like, you know what? I might have to use that next time.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow, bring back the art of the pickup.
Yeah, no, like fam, like we would think about, okay, when I'm at a club, I'm gonna go at least get this amount of numbers. Like we would
Yep,
challenge ourselves and shit like that. I'm going home with 5 numbers tonight. And go home with 5 numbers, even if we didn't call the girls back. But like we go and pick up girls, fam.
And
That's
one
not
more
a thing
thing,
now.
I stopped watching Corn, you know, at the top of the year.
Yeah, yeah.
So like, what day is it today?
This
the 21st?
Yeah.
22nd when you're hearing this, so it'll be 22 days and all of it. So I feel like that also played a part in like, okay, yeah, mans have to go hunt now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
that's how you're gonna get your release.
alive, you know, that's how I'm gonna get the Corner Gas episodes off, you know?
Yeah.
But
No,
other than that, how was your week, bro?
I did a little interview for CBC actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So they're doing a documentary on the missing boys, and there's one on Biz Loke also, or I think it's kind of like connected.
Okay, I
Yeah.
did see something.
There's something on Reddit floating around.
I seen someone.
I think Nation posted something about Bizloke CBC.
Yeah,
Underground Nation.
They did an interview with Biz Loke.
Okay.
So they have a full new interview on CBC. They spoke to him about his incarceration and changes in his life and different things like that. But I'm not sure what I was on, if I'm going to be on a part 2 of that or if I'm going to be on like a podcast or something later. but somebody from CBC hit me up. Because I've spoken to other people there before, like my number kind of just gets passed around, like where they wrote it on the freaking bathroom. If you need anything about hip hop and the underground grimy scene, call Friday Ricky Dread. Like, but I got the call and I did like a 1 hour interview.
I rate that. You know, it'd be sick if they had like a recording segment with you, like a 1 hour, like know, hip hop update with Friday Ricky Dread.
Yeah,
you know, like a George Strombolopoulos kind of.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope. I've contributed one time to a CBC program on CBCQ, I think it's called, like their one of their sister networks or whatever. I was on a podcast talking about Drake on his birthday, and like, I don't know, the girl who was one of the people on the panel, she had her laptop in front of her, like she had like a nice little sleek laptop, and she was like taking her talking points off the laptop. I felt like a nigga, bro. I was just like, I'm just gonna talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I had to be like prepared like that. You know what I'm saying? But they gave me like $150 just for like, I think I was there for 45 minutes tops, fam.
For real,
Not
right?
bad.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it is cool that they do stuff like that. But a lot of these Canadian networks, because even MTV did this to me as well or whatever, where like, they holler at you when they need the nigga story. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like when Carabana's around, oh yeah, Nacho, let's do a dancehall video. But 364 days out of the year, you're not linking the niggas.
The one time you link Natural, it's like, show us how to do a wine. All right, so I have a girl here and I'm gonna be here, and it's just like this, Cindy. Back to you in the newsroom.
You know what I mean? But it's like there's other them are well diverse. You know what I mean? Like, we don't only do nigga shit, you know what I mean? Like, you can link us for some other stuff too, fam.
Yes, but then they also have their guys who they link for the non, nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? They got their guys who code switch and all that over there. We can do all that too, right? But maybe we just got to get in where we fit in. Like, I'm speaking from my perspective. Like, I've put myself where I'm the authority on underground Toronto hip hop, the grimy crime scene, and all that type of shit. So it's like, okay, hit him up for that. At least you're hitting me up.
It's almost like it wouldn't work with your brand if you were so corporate. Like, you kind of have to be like in the media trenches to even get that knowledge. If you were like purely in the CBC offices every day, like you wouldn't have that, I feel.
You might lose the edge.
But I more so mean like they could hit you up to see what ideas you have for content for them, rather than like when they have an idea for you type shit. You know what I mean?
Yes. But they can't hit me up for like, let's talk about what's going on with politics and the NDP or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta go for the lane that I'm in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or I'm just gonna sound uninformed. All right. So I'm not saying that I don't know other shit, but I'm an expert on this. I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So yeah, salute. And salute to CBC, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been over there a lot, fam.
Facts.
So salute to them.
Salute.
But we got some topics. There's a lot of verses in this right here. We actually started with a pre-topic with Pressa versus DJ Zar.
Yeah.
That might be the title right there.
The Ruiner.
Right? But I got a bit of a beef. I want to give a quick minute to give a shout out to Exotic Hot Pots, Canada's loudest brand. From high-grade strains to authentic grabber and all the rolling essentials, Exotic Hot Pots is about elevating your smoking session in true 5-star fashion. If you want delivery, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, Exotic Hot Pot, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop crew sent you. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer! Me personally. Curtis King.
Oh, God.
So
Curtis Queen.
Curtits.
So Curtis King decided that after about 4 to 5 months, I don't remember exactly when that Fantano debauchery happened, right? He decided that he wanted to respond now. I guess Fantano had cooked Aiden Ross, so he was like, yo, let me react to that, because Fantano, I don't know, that's his guy. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter how many N-words he said, that's his guy. He never said anything the whole time when Fantano was under super pressure.
Yeah.
When everybody was getting at him, all of the people who fuck with him, they literally just backed off. Especially the ones who like to get into the shit.
Yeah.
They acted like, oh, now we don't like to get into the shit. So I got at Curtis King. I even went over the edge. I told him suck his mom, all that type of shit. I went crazy at the time. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't only that.
All because the man didn't report on the story.
No.
Okay.
There was more than that because
Okay.
there was like underlying things that were happening before.
Okay.
Oh
yeah, because you're a part of the
panel.
The panels.
Culture United.
Yeah.
Which, surprisingly enough, is happening right now. Like, there's a live stream happening of the Culture United right now. He ain't on the panel.
Ooh.
But let me double check that before I sound crazy. But yeah, he decided to respond finally. Okay, and he made a video, and I'll pull up the video now while I go check Culture United and fact check that so I don't look crazy. All right, here we go.
One more thought on Mr. Anthony Fantano. Something that's been bothering me in my soul. When all of this Drake versus Kendrick civil war on social media was going on, I really got to a place where I was like, dog, I'm so over this shit and I want to move on to some other things to talk about. And it just seemed like any misstep that I took, any misstep that anybody associated with maybe even Culture United took, it was just all full-on assault to their character and their history and whatever they could find and bend the truth about. And there was a video that went viral, and I was instructed by people close to me, like, stay away from it, stay out of it.
Quick update, fact check, he's not on the panel right now.
Because there were some things in there, some things that were misconstrued, but there were some things in there that people had real issues with, and trying to jump out too quickly to defend it would look kind of crazy without further information. But I can tell you this, the way that Fantano handled it, the way he quickly made it a conversation of, I'm not here to justify, I apologize, this is what I had, this is what's going on, with people like Freaky Booty Friday, Ricky Dread, Freaky Dread, Freaky Friday, Freaky Dread, Freaky Ballhead, Freaky Canadian Dread, Freaky Friday, Freaky Booty Head Dread, Freaky Friday, Freaky Dread Head, stupid ass. I've been waiting to call your dumb ass out. Boy,
dad jokes.
This motherfucker clipped up whenever I had an issue with Stat Quo and I had that conversation on Coach United. This booty ass fan, you's a freaky ass nigga with your shirt off. You freaky ass, Freaky Friday, freaky fuckhead dread. Yo, Canadians, you smell like the inside of Aiden Ross's nostrils after he sniffed the booty chair of whoever the nigga was.
Curtis King, suck your mom.
That doesn't even
How
make
about
sense.
that?
Come on, bro.
Make a video about that.
You Freaky Friday ass nigga. He couldn't wait to put up a clip of me leaving the Coach United because he was hating. He was mad he wasn't there no more.
We love hip hop.
You led the
hold on. There's 2 Culture Uniteds that already happened. Big salute to Justin Hunt. He's doing them every Wednesday. There's 2 of them that's happened so far. The man ain't there.
Jeez.
But let's continue.
Charge on the anti-Anthony Fantano. And I made a decision to fall back. Because I was like, man, this is not even about the topic anymore. This is about personal issues from sensitive little boy men like Freaky Friday, Freaky Ballhead, Freaky Friday, Freaky Ricky Dread.
Square. Sit down.
It's crazy the people who yell clout chase be the freaky Friday, freaky Friday. They be the main ones. That be clout chasing. I want to publicly apologize to my dog Anthony Fantano because although I was going through some shit at the time, I had some health shit. I was like, I need to focus in on that. If I had to go back in time, I would have stood up for my dog because he's been solid since day one. Any questions I've had privately, he's always showed up. There's a better version of me now that would have been really amazing for that time period. But I wanted to say that because I haven't covered anything with him related to it, and it felt cowardly. But now that we here, ain't nobody pushing me off my block, especially not a freaky bald head, freaky Canadian named Freaky Friday.
Yeah, cut this guy, bro.
Okay.
Terrible roaster.
Wait, isn't he American?
Yes.
Americans are known for being the freakiest niggas on the planet, bro. Americans invented eating booty. I swear, Americans invented eating groceries, dog. You can't talk about nothing about freaky nothing, bro.
You know, because I did a photo shoot with my shirt off. When this guy has photo shoots, like, if I can go back to Twitter. Hold on. Because I was going crazy.
No, he's definitely a raccoon. This guy's...
Well, he picked Martin Luther King's birthday to go defend the racists, so...
You know what I mean?
But yeah, he do photo shoots like this, but I did one with my shirt off, so I'm a freak all of a sudden. Like, oh. This thing is funny. Over here, they call me Freaky Friday Dread or whatever because because I eat pussy. Ooh.
Freaky Friday, freaky bald head, freaky dread. Fuck out of here, Curtit's queen.
But I guess over there, you take a picture with no shirt off, like Kendrick and multiple people that he fucks
But
with.
isn't one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time? The man has his shirt off. 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying.
With Bullet going through the
Or is he fully out? Or is he fully like come
or
on, bro.
Tupac is laying in a bathtub with freaking butt naked with a whole bunch of chains on him.
Bald.
freaky Tupac, freaking like
Shakur.
But the thing is, like, Justin Hunt is an exception. But a lot of those cultured, united people, like especially the light-skinned ones, you know what I mean? They be on their Marlon.
The rage
like,
quitters.
They be on their Marlon thing where it's like, yo, I have to go extra hard on my black shit, yo, because like, yo, more times, I don't even, when I look in the mirror, I don't even, they don't believe it, you know what I mean? It's hard to believe it, you know what I mean? So they just have to exuberate it to the world, dog. Like, if I say it enough, if I defend Doechii enough, then maybe, just maybe, I'll be
on code.
You know what I mean?
He's on code, bro.
And then the man got kicked. He literally got kicked out the culture. So he's the uncultured Curtis now. You know what I mean? So
Uncultured
like,
Curtis is crazy.
If maybe Justin will feel nice, you know what I mean? And like, because he's a good guy. Justin's a very good guy.
I rock with Justin.
So you know he'll
And
probably
they-
bring it back. We'll feel sorry for him.
And they've made content together. I'm not going to be disingenuous with my takes like you, Curtis. They've done content together. Maybe he's not comfortable bringing him on Culture United because he's a little abrasive, fam. And to be honest, bro, I don't even care about this roast 5 months later. You're going to die on the hill of some guy who got caught saying the N-word.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Even though he recorded it and all that type of shit, like his apology was super condescending, and that's the hill you want to die on Martin Luther King's birthday, bro?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Come on,
And then in the
fam.
same breath, they're going at Aiden and stuff, where it's like, okay, now you're just cherry picking who could say what, and you know what I
Fam,
mean?
this guy tried to use Aiden against me, and there was another person, I don't remember the name that he pulled up. Two people who I don't give a fuck about, people who I've been very critical of.
Yeah.
So it's not like using Aiden as a diss towards me just because Aiden is down with Drake. This is how ignorant these motherfuckers are, bro. Everybody who's associated with Drake, and because they're Canadian, then they're all one group. When I fucking said about Aiden that he's a loser, mad times for a lot of his antics, and the other person that he brought up, I think it was Andrew Tater, I forgot who it was, that he was like, yeah, and that guy, and I'm like, bro, I don't like that guy either. Like, you need to like do your research. And when you do that, that Canadian thing, it just shows more degrees of the ignorance.
Yeah.
Because what difference does it make if I'm Canadian or not? When you add that to your little dad joke roast, it just shows that, like, bro, you have a separation in your mind of these people are like this because they're Canadian, and I'm like this because I'm from LA and I'm American, bro. That makes you look even dumber, bro.
It's very ignorant.
Not only are American known as the freakiest niggas, they're also known as the dumbest niggas. Like,
but no. I'm not gonna let you do that because that's the same shit that he's doing with us.
No, but I'm just saying, like, he can't be generalizing, like, oh, you Canadians. Like, America has the best reputation on roads. I'm saying America's reputation is in the dumps right now, you know. So I'm not saying that all Americans are dumb.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that America's reputation is not hot. You know what I mean? Like, man, them look at their president like a dunce. Man, them look at the, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
When other niggas look at American niggas, you know what I mean? If they be like, oh, you guys aren't black. Like, yo, if that's what y'all consider black, then I don't know if I want to be that.
They do have a bad reputation overseas too. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they resorts and different things to be like, oh man, these Americans are in here, they're gonna be loud and freaking obnoxious and ray-tay-tay. Those are, yes, generalizations. But he's been doing this for a while. Canadian bacon, all these different things. He's sneak this, done all of this shit, not even only sneak this, openly made videos talking about me. So if I respond and I freaking try to hold him accountable for the time his homie, they're crickets when his homie said the racist shit. I'm gonna hold you accountable, fam. It doesn't matter 5 months later that you got a response, bro. Have my response back then.
Did he say anything about the Rory N-word controversy?
I'm not sure because he's not really in my algorithm like that.
Because I don't know, man. Like, I feel like him defending Fantano, like, are they just close boys, or is Fantano like super powerful in that space? Like,
I don't look at him as more powerful. Like, he has a lot of followers and he has influence, obviously, but like not having a relationship with Fantano is not gonna not get you into certain doors and shit.
and I also think like there's a way, like, say he wanted to maintain his friendship, he could still call out like something bad he did, and then like also still rate him as a friend, but just acknowledge, like, bro, he said this, he shouldn't have said that. Do I hate him? No, that guy's been there for me, XYZ, but I can't stand by these actions.
Yes. You know? Just like how we do with Drake. They'll sit here and call us the Drake glazing fucking network, and then 2 weeks later call us the most disloyal, or call me the most disloyal piece of shit out there. Like, this is what's wrong with you Toronto guys when we say something critical about him. But these guys are so disingenuous, or Curtis King is so disingenuous, he doesn't even have the ability to say something critical about his guy.
And his roasts were so bad. It was like a baby when they learn how to talk, like frickin' Friday, frickin'.
Just
like,
weirdo
bro,
shit, bro.
Like, get better at roasting, brother.
And to be honest, bro, all of the shit that the energy that he had, and the reason I had so much vitriol at the time, I'll even say, salute to What's the Dirt, salute to Matt from What's the Dirt. When this guy deemed Matt a racist because, yes, he made a mistake and counted 37 niggas in the freaking Drake song, or he thought Drake was doing that intentionally. Bad take.
Sounds so much funnier now, but shut up, What's the Dirt?
It was a bad take. He admitted it was a bad take. This guy tried to bring him down so crazy.
And he didn't even say the word.
He didn't even use the actual word like Fantano did.
You know what I mean?
But he tried to go so crazy to the point where he was going into illegal territory. He's trying to find old weed dealers that Matt might have screwed over and Ray Tay Tay, and let's get them on the line. And we're not even talking about weed when weed was legal.
Yeah.
We're talking, and even if weed is legal, we're talking about illegal activity.
You went federal.
You went federal because you're so mad at Matt because he said 37 N-words and said your music's trash. So let's see if we can get him arrested or pull up information on illegal shit. Like, bro, you went so hard for a guy who said the N-word. He said 37 N-words. Your guy actually said it with the ER.
Fantano definitely has something over this guy.
Yes.
100%. It might be one of them Diddy videos.
Holy, bro.
Because, bro, why didn't you say nothing? Like, nothing? Really?
Like, have the same energy is all I'm saying.
Yo, the man said, I got a call from someone I respect, and they don't. And I feel like that kind of ruins the credibility. If I was one of his like watchers or fans or whatever, yo, bro, I was a fan of J. Cole before he did that stupid apologizing shit. You know what I mean? Because certain things, it just ruins their credibility. You know what I mean? Like, so I just feel like, even like if a creator I rocked with said, blah, 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 I'm like, okay, so how can I trust anything you say if someone could just call you and tell you how to feel, your opinion, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's like you broke the trust with the audience because they assumed that you were fully authentic, fully free, but it turns out a next man can control you.
Yes.
Curtits.
To the point where even a next man can control you, your emotions, and you leave the panel that your good brother Justin put together because you're mad. You're the guy said things that you don't like. I'm the great Curtis King. Like he said, I'm Curtis King in that same panel before he rage quit, fam. Like, get over yourself, bro.
I never honestly, like, and this is even before you guys beef, like, I never really saw his value. And even when him and Status Quo, they were getting
Stat Quo. Because you're going to go, it's Stat Quo. You the white boy. That's why you didn't know his name properly. I'm the great Curtis King.
I remember he was on the re-up with Eminem. That's only how I knew Stat Quo. But, like, he was saying that, like, I can do what you do, but you can't do what I do. Something along those lines.
Yes.
And then he got very defensive. And it's like, bro, like, who is Curtis King even? What was his rise to fame?
He did a song for A.W.O.L that Kendrick Lamar featured on.
As a producer?
Yes.
And does he still produce?
He still raps.
Which song?
I don't know, bro. I'm not doing enough.
Okay.
He's not important enough for me to go to do the research for that. The comment gang put me on, it wasn't even a Kendrick feature. It was a Kendrick featuring on freaking A.W.O.L's thing. Who cares? This nigga is still a rapper, bro.
Yeah.
He is still a rapper. He's taking pictures from my old rap days. I retired when I started podcasting. This guy is using his podcast as a way to get his shitty ass raps off to his audience.
Name 3 Curtis King songs.
gun to your head.
Yeah.
You're dead.
I'm dead.
But anyhow, because he's gonna clip this up, he's gonna be like, "Look at him, he's going crazy."
Failed rapper.
Status quo.
Bro, they made other videos, bro, like me and the AI licking lollipops, just corny shit.
See, that's
fam.
that's freaky. Like that's weird.
It's just strange, fam. I don't even know. I'm trying to find it here.
That's the same as like when Papoose made that 50 Cent video of him touring. I'm like, as a
like,
man,
where's your mind going?
as a man, how could you make like this prompts? You know, like how could you create this video? You know what I mean? Like, and then put it out there to the world. Like,
it's
like that's what
shit,
you're
bro.
taking your time doing. You know what I mean?
That's the thing, bro. I'm not gonna go and start making AI figures of the guy and all that, putting cut-ins in the video and all that. I'll cut this and whatever, you know. But like, I'm not gonna go crazy as put the amount of dedication this guy put into it. So whatever I said at the time, even though I know I said a lot of shit, must have got under his skin. He said I'm not worth the content, and now I'm worth the content. I guess what I did work.
I don't even see him as worth the content, to be honest. Like,
shit, we gave him like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You know the thing is though, and I'm saying this as a Kendrick fan. Kendrick hasn't fed the streets in a little bit. So a lot of them YouTuber niggas that had this great rise and they were eating off the beef and stuff. And okay, a year went by, but Kendrick was doing the Super Bowl, dropped out. A lot of content was coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But right now, like, niggas don't even know what to post. I'm seeing niggas reposting old videos and shit, therapy. All this, and yo, I used to rock with therapy, but I'm like, yo, is this a like, it just turned into like a Kendrick Glaze Drake hate channel? Like, yo, okay, we get it. Like, you niggas hate Drake, bro. There's like this next YouTube channel is like Fantastic Rap Aholics or some shit like that.
They're from Montreal.
Bro, every video. So when it comes to Drake, I'm like, holy shit, like, bro.
Good afternoon, Lawbreeze, something.
Lawbreeze and Gentle.
Lawbreeze and Gentle.
That's the next one. I'm like, yo.
That's the Rapaholics.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's the next YouTube channel that does, so when it comes to Drake, and then he just goes that. I'm like, yo, if these guys don't mention Drake in a hate way, or mention Kendrick in a glaze way, they're not getting no views on their shit. Bro.
No, bro.
The algorithm.
Yes, the algorithm is like that now for all of us, fam. Even with We Love Hip Hop, like, technically, our positive Drake titles don't go that crazy, bro. But if it's like, Drake, you fucked up, we're mad at you about this, bro, those go crazy. They don't, like, the algorithm, I don't know if there's some kind of conspiracy, but it's very anti-Drake, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think we've given this guy, Curtis King, enough time here. I'm trying to see if I can get this shit to work here. 1 second, let me see. Oh, there we go. I'll give you guys one more.
That's crazy.
I don't know why it's not loading.
You did this to yourself with the thumbnails, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fine. It's supposed to freaking, I don't know if his AI broke or if, I don't think my...
No, I think that's...
Yeah, it's not working out, but yeah.
So
no salutes to anybody. Let's keep on moving to the whatever other verses that we got going on.
AI broke. AI is broken.
Continue on our verses. 100 Watts versus Golde London. I want to take a minute to give a shout out to Kensington Market Dispensary located at 25 Kensington Avenue in Kensington Market. They have over 25 different strains to choose from with a smelling station for you to check them out before purchasing. They got real gas as low as $5 grams and 1050p's, edibles, hot grabber, exclusive backwood flavors, concentrates, and wholesales available as well. You can contact them on Instagram at Kensington_Market Dispensary or on Snapchat at Kensington Market Dispo. Big salute to the sponsor. Cheer.
Oh, we're going to talk about that?
We're going to talk about it, bro. If we don't post it on the gram, ain't nobody going to give a fuck.
Yo, what I will say, though, bro, Golde London, she's like, how old is she? Like 40?
I don't know.
Bro, she must have spent all 40 years thinking of how to diss this nigga, bro. Because the way how she dropped her first track and then dropped a second one right after, and both of the tracks were scorching. I'm like, God damn, she bodied that nigga.
Yeah.
Wait, she dropped. Okay, so he initially dropped one. She responded. He dropped one, and then she dropped one again.
Yes.
And then there was another round, or that was it?
I think that's at the end of the rounds right now.
But I didn't even listen. Yo, I didn't even know he dropped the second one. That's how like fire hers was, bro.
He dropped like it was like a trap dance hall beat. Please stop the capping.
That's why
Whites?
she went on the. Yeah. No, that's Big Breeze.
Big Breeze. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm gonna play some of hers here.
Maybe that was hers. I don't know. I'm
And
getting confused.
No, hers was dancehall, like full dancehall.
Salute to the listening audience. Y'all gonna get this, but viewing audience, I'm gonna have to cut this because it's copyrightable beats.
Before you condemn, plus one day. Pussy spit in your face like you did your mom. You that nigga in the dress on the way to prom. You heard it too. Your mama was a slew. She should have swallowed. This ain't even war, my nigga. It's just a workout.
Yo, you can't beef. Yo, you're Zarstradamus still. You said it from time. You cannot beef women, bro. It's a lose-lose.
It is a lose-lose. Okay, before I get into any of the other songs, what do y'all think of this song here?
Go ahead. I'll say what I say.
Oh, dog. From beginning to end, she did not waste one bar, fam. Like, I thought she was gonna kind of just like get lackadaisical towards the end. She's like, this ain't a verses, nigga. Go slide. I'm like, jeez. It was fire still. Well, you guys seem like you're not that impressed. Wow, go on.
I'm not unimpressed. Like, she rapped well, but there was only like a couple of things that she said information wise. Like,
yo, you guys
there was
want
no
tea?
shockers.
No.
I want tea, bro.
No,
I want
that's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
bro. I don't want the tea. This is a rap, bro.
No. Okay. I don't need the tea. Okay. She did well. Even the second half, like, I bring the workout. Okay, like, she turned it up. Bro, she raps like 100 watts, bro. The way she delivers her bars, the 100 watts, 100 spots. Like, the way she delivers and writes her bars, the cadence, the rhyme patterns, sounds like 100 watts, and that's because he taught her how to rap, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hate on Golde London. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful girl, she's talented, but, like, I have to call a spade, bro. No glaze. I don't have no dog in this fight.
So what?
She raps like 100 watts. So it's like, you're dissing me and my style.
So if that's the case, because that's all alleged, we don't know that's true. But if that's the case, then the student has become the master.
You can make that argument.
You know what I mean? Daniel's son just whooped Mr. Miyagi, fam.
But it's kind of like, imagine, okay, let's bring it to sports. Imagine I taught you the sky hook. And now all you do is the sky hook. So it's like, where'd you learn that from? Honestly, if you listen to it now,
but I don't think that's
that,
all she does.
That's not all she does.
Because the second track she dropped was on a dance, like a real dancehall rhythm, and then she slaughtered him in the next way.
And I will give a little pushback as well. In the end, right before, like, she got to the end of the thing, when she did that switch up with the cadence,
she changed the flow.
That was nice.
That was nice too.
Watts never changes he did the same flow in the wrap up, in the swagger right this, in the OTS this, in the diss to her, in the second, same flow all throughout.
He's the babying it.
You know what I mean? She switched it up in that track, and she switched up the beats and everything. So
she did well.
The babying has become a verb.
But she did well. But that was the first thing that came to my mind, because I was just like, yo, this sounds like 100 watts type of rap. Like,
you're not trying to give a woman her credit, bro.
No, I fully acknowledge that she did well. I'm not taking that away from her.
Credit clip all this.
This is gonna be on another Instagram.
I'm not gonna deny
Instagram story.
You can't deny the influence of his bars or his rap style or cadence in her style, but like, maybe that's me projecting it on too. I could be wrong. That's just my opinion.
I think that's just how the beat was. You know what I mean? Like, when I first heard it, I didn't hear 100 watts. You know what I mean? I just heard 100 watts dying.
All I hear is 100 watts when I hear her bars.
I will say one last thing also before we play the 100 watts, because we got 2 more tracks to get through, right? I don't like. The reason I want tea, and maybe it's not that I want tea, it's too much tough girl bars. Like, yo, I'm gonna do this to you, I'm gonna do that to you. Like, to me, that's filler. It sounds good, but it's filler. Like, he just kept on going at her, yo, this, that. Like, he started just opening up the war chest. Do that, fam. That's what I need, because he did that to you. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing a lot of, like, nah, you ain't really a bad man like that. There was a couple of, like, yeah, like, gal, you know, sit on your face.
References,
you know what I'm saying? Cool. But, like, other than that, it's just like, yo, watch when I see you, you know, go slide. Like, that's just, like, being tough bars.
Okay, are we going to play 100 watts as response?
Okay. Yeah, let's play 100 watts over here. Now,
this is a crazy picture.
Yeah. They're going crazy with their AIs. Or their artworks and shit.
And yeah, your gold sister call the cops and we sticking to the code.
And hold on. We're in order right now, right? We got Golde London over her response to the Green Arm track, and now 100 Watts, right?
Yeah.
I thought 100 Watts had the one before this, but maybe I'm wrong.
You in the station, you will fall. Finch know your arm smelling, you just rank like a mole. Your man ain't a killer since I shot him in his ass. It's the hate on killer. Say the truth and people laugh. They ain't love you, she kicked you out to your dad's. You wish I was a jack for Watson so bad. Prison fashion dread.
We love hip hop.
Not a bum like ice, but bitch, I'll give you the rules. You wanna be Crystal. Wish I.
Okay, so.
It wasn't his style of beat. I feel like
Tomato.
Watts, I was trying to rock with it, bro, but I don't know.
Yeah, not the best out of. It's the
not
worst
his best
one.
Work.
Yeah. Even like for Watts, who's known for like getting at people, I think he said everything he said in the first track, bro.
No, but I just think he stepped out of his element with this style of beat because he was still the baby in it, as we were saying, but like on this type of dancehall beat, like you gotta switch it up. But then she had a response to this, I think.
Yes.
And she did a dancehall beat as well, so
she might have done it better.
Let's see.
Let's get to it. All right. She says, "Fuck 24 hours. I fire back same hour alone."
She's out of Kendrick shit.
I know, right? This is her Instagram.
So it's about when you feel like one more word, that's a green light. Brought pocket bitch, I'm lit in a real life. 2, nigga on my click, he a Maxine. 3, I be really turned up to the Maxine. But been the type of girl to put up with the bullshit. Try to send a shot at me, I'm sending back a full clip. He ass and I ain't never letting up. Who don't hear me, they must feel me. Who try to be body tea and my skin brown like Hennessy.
I like her voice.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like she's much more clear, and I believe her bars more than I believe his. You know, his was too like it just felt
performative,
uninspired. You know.
Yeah, but and I think she gave a way better performance than Watts on both tracks. Right, like she slid on that. But again, it's just more like, yo, if you ain't popping in the street, you're gonna get fucked up. Like. I don't get stuff. I need content.
You want tea.
I need the tea,
wait,
bro.
Did Watts respond to this? I swear he did.
Did he?
I was seeing her post. She got so many likes and comments on her stuff.
Yes. Because the shit is fire.
So I feel like even without the tea, she was able to. I think she won this.
I do and I don't. Because the last time when we spoke about this, my whole thing was don't engage. Because you got a lot more things going on that could, those corporate opportunities might back away because you're here mixing up with the mix-up Toronto scene now.
Well, you kind of got to respect the fact that she is on a different trajectory, but she could still go into trenches with it and compete. And she didn't get destroyed. She won, I would say so far.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm pretty sure Watts did one more response.
I'm checking for it right now. The only thing I see on his Instagram is the last thing is this one here.
Damn. So he just stopped after that?
Yeah.
And in regards to the corporate thing, like, the 2 biggest rappers just did a rap beef. You know what I mean? And like,
True.
A lot of people were into it. So I feel like we're out of space in hip hop where, it didn't get violent. It didn't really get crazy. You know what I mean? Like, and she wasn't exposing pure tea. It was just like, yo, I'm going to show you I could rap better than you. And I think what she is trying to do and like the trajectory she's trying to take, she kind of proved her point. And then now she could get back to business. You know what I mean? Get back to what she was.
And she can say that I got a W, if we're going to go with the gender thing, the gender wars, she got a W on a man.
Facts.
Yeah, and I guess she showed that women and men, when they compete, it's not always just men that are going to win, even in hip hop, like, she did her thing still. Like me personally, I still hear the 100 Watts influence, but I don't want to say that to take away from her own voice.
Yes.
How she attacked her beat selection, I think was a little better.
Yeah.
So W Golde.
Yeah, salute to Golde, man. Salute to Golde London. And salute to 100 Watts, yo.
They gave us something. They kept us entertained. Like
yeah. They gave us some content, something for the city where it's just music. So hopefully,
shout out to 100 Watts, a valiant effort. You know what I mean? But she was on some Drake thing in the sense of like when Drake was going at Future and The Weeknd and Metro and And this guy and that guy is like family. He was going at so many people. I feel like he didn't have enough artillery and energy to carry out throughout all the battles. You know what I
she
mean?
focused her energy on him, where he was focusing on the wrap up. You know, he was
Swagger
focusing
right.
OT. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he tried to do the family matters. But yeah, salute to both parties.
Something tells me this isn't over though. Like,
it's not over.
I know for a fact Watts right now is probably writing some bars like Gold D, you don't even own gold. Like, you know, like.
And plus, which I don't even think I'm gonna post this on Instagram, but if they find the clip, that puts a battery in people's back apparently. Like, yo.
Nah, you have to post that Zar clip, bro. That's gonna go.
No, man, they're gonna get at me too, 100%. And like, Golde London gets in my DMs. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You bald bitch. You white. What?
I'm ready for it.
We don't need any more beef. Okay, continuing on rap beef. This is the versus episode, yo. I'm telling you, fam. There's bare verses going on in the
There's
city.
more, eh? Holy. More beef? Pause.
Yes. Lil Berete. He is back. So he's calling out people. He's calling out a few people. He called out the blogs, one. No, that's two. I think he called out first all his ops again. Like, he rehashed all the whatever beef that he had before. He's like, all you guys ain't shit. I'm the guy. And then he also called out the blog, said, yo, why y'all reposting the shit?
This is the Arby's episode.
Where's the beef?
Yeah, we got the beefs, or whatever they say.
So I'm going to play the song in question. He got this. That's a clip.
We got the beefs.
This song, Humana. All right? 3 days old, 141,000 views.
Mad.
He's going crazy.
Real?
I think so.
Did you see Rock Boy's video about this?
No. Hold on.
Rock Boy was like, yo, it was at this many views, but magically overnight, it went to this. I'm not saying anything. Maybe all his fans went to watch it. I'm just saying all of a sudden, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not accusing nobody of botting, but I'm not saying it's out of the realm of possibilities.
Say, like, is he that lit? Like, wow, that's crazy.
That's a lot.
He's done millions of views before. He has a song with King Von, millions of views. North Side and South Side both have millions of views. He might have put a Google ad on it. Who knows?
I'm not mad at it either, bro. I'm just like, that's a lot, man. That's impressive.
But let's check out the track in question, and then we'll check behind the scenes about the views. This might be the video that
road ready?
Ready for the road.
Video hard,
How many bitch that you got? I'm a track queen to the end. I listen to weed.
Holy.
No bitch, she don't listen to
Okay. Holy.
That was hard, pause.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was permanent stank face right now. I can't even
Yeah.
my face.
Yeah, that's some shit
That
right
was sick.
I can hear that actually at the stadiums and shit too, bro.
No
They can
fact.
run
That beat
bro.
was knocking stuff.
Bro,
And as DJs, you guys can run that in the club?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Toronto has been on a good, like, normally I do not play Toronto songs in the club, you know what I mean? But the market, you could that's ringing off.
Yeah.
And this sounds like it could ring off too. If 2026 might be one of those years for Toronto, you know what I mean? If Mans keep this up, so far we're off to a phenomenal start, and like we're still in the first month of the year. Like, I like how it's like, this is crazy, bro.
Yo, Blacko was right. He said 2026 was gonna be Toronto's year.
Yes. So let's get to the fuckery part now. And salute to Lil Berete.
Damn, he actually foamed on that track.
Yeah, he went crazy.
He
might be pulling up just now too, so look out for that. Can someone explain to me why my video was not getting any of all the Toronto blogs pages?
Because he didn't pay them, broski.
Yeah, but when certain mans post, they're like a Pressa or certain mans, like if Top 5 drops a song tomorrow, man doesn't have to pay to get it posted. Niggas know they're gonna get traction from posting that on their page. Lil Berete is the same.
He doesn't pay, but Top 5 is the kind of guy that would like yo, Friday, so you're gonna post my thing tomorrow, live? I'm dropping tomorrow, live.
Yes.
So I feel like he's also gonna hit up the blogs, and he maintains the relationships with the blogs, like
communication.
Like a lot of these artists, shout out to Lil Berete. The song is fire.
Amazing.
But like, if you're not maintaining relationships with a lot of these blogs who are already well off, Keep Six Solid has been on like a European tour for like the past 3 months. You know what I mean?
I think he's in Australia now, bro.
So yo, that nigga, he's not on Lil Berete's page. Oh, let me see what he's doing. That nigga is like eating grapes or like whatever C Murder said that Tony Yayo was doing on the vacations. Like, oh, all kind of fancy plates and you know what I mean?
Pancakes.
Like that type of bro. Like, so these blogs are not really focused on like what you're doing if you're not maintaining the relationships. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. I also think that he caught a little bit of backlash from that time from before. I mentioned it on the pod before.
What time?
Man's hold is against Toronto rappers, or the Toronto rap scene is so unforgiving that when mans catch a quote unquote or perceived L from whatever the fire activity that they had a video of him when he was a kid.
What was he doing again?
I don't know. I think he was dancing like kind of the same thing like with Top 5, the whole bra thing or whatever, right? Or like I think they were like slapping each other's asses like when they were like 10. Stupid like little kid videos, you know what I'm saying? But and I don't mean to bring it up, but I bring it up because this is why these blogs, you go on Reddit, it's always, sometimes it's Lil Berete, but then it's sometimes Lil Britney and all these different stupid names that this shit has happened years ago.
They can be more creative than that. I already thought of 3 better than it.
But still, like they're still holding it on against the man, fam. Like his music circumvents all of that bullshit to me, bro.
I agree. And like, that's not even that crazy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I'm glad that he's so dropping.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like it's good that he's like facing it head on. Pause.
Yeah. And there's guys who, and I'm not talking about Toronto guys, okay? So everybody don't clip me. But there's mans who have like ratting allegations, beating up their gal, R words, all kind of different things, fam. Like you got a video from being a kid freaking doing some stupid shit. That's not on the worst of the rapper scale of things that rappers have against them, fam.
But I think getting your body slapped is worse.
And this is me assuming that's what it was, bro. I'm just
okay.
Like speculating, not speculating, but I don't remember.
I'm paraphrasing.
I'm paraphrasing.
Whether it be the bra or the slapping of the butt, I think in the perception of the average rap fan, I'll say the street rap fan, getting your body slapped or wearing a bra is worse than beating up your girl. Because most mans no, because most mans are beating up their girls so they can relate to it. Like, okay, maybe
that's the problem.
No, okay, I'm not even gonna say that's a problem because like
it's literally the problem.
Okay, it is a problem. You know what I mean? Like, but I will say that there are certain circumstances where man them feel justified in like putting their women in their quote unquote place, you know what I mean?
You gotta get out of this. You gotta get out of this bag right now. Just digress, bro. You don't have to expand on this one. Like for example, right there's this one shot here.
Yo, one time I was in universe.
This guy's doing the freaking...
But I'm just saying that like being.
Dig a hole, bury yourself, nigga.
Okay, but like. Being gay in hip hop was very taboo. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's still remnants of that rather than like man will see instances of like where they'll try to make excuses for guys having domestic instances.
Yeah, and that's one of the bad things that we normalize in hip hop, you know what I'm saying? But again, there's worse. Snitching, Gunna, and all these different guys are flourishing. There's worse things on the rapper scale. Friggin' Kodak Black, who had the SA allegations on him, and there's multiple other guys. Like, there's way worse things to hold against a man than some stupid videos from when he's a kid. So, like, the Toronto audience should still be showing him the same kind of love because he's doing music better than before, and he's consistent, fam.
Well, they seem to be showing him the love based off the views.
Yo, this is honestly a good record, sick music video. Like, I want to hear the song again. It's something that, like, you could like work out to, pause, but like you know, like it just like hypes you up, and he knows how to make a record. You know, it's not like he's just saying bars. He had different flows. He knew exactly like the beat was perfect. Like,
I could hear this going outside of the Toronto market. You know?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like that's a Toronto rap. This sounds like a hard song.
Record,
you know what I'm saying? And I think like even if the Toronto audience is unforgiving, bro, I think we're getting to an era where either the younger generation or maybe the population outside like the limited Toronto market, it's kind of like, bro, people take L's all the time, bro. Like I'm just gonna focus on what's in front of me because like, bro, everyone's taking L's at the end of the day. Like it doesn't define you.
And I think it's a myth that the Toronto audience is unforgiving, bro. Because like, didn't K Money just drop a track?
Yes,
and it's doing well. You know what I mean? Like,
compared to the way he used to do before,
it should be doing better. Low key.
It should be doing better. And I spent a lot of time on Reddit, and maybe that's a bad thing too.
That's okay. It's only Reddit, like, but Reddit is the worst of the worst vagrants. Like anyone on Reddit, they're only posting negative shit. You know what I mean? So I feel like, and even these rappers, they only look like they're so focused in on the negative. That's why even Pressa had to like call out Zar. Like they're so laser focused on that. I feel like that's why they're so like scared to drop and scared to engage with the other side.
But I feel like once you let go and you have that fearlessness, like that's when you're gonna see real results. You can't be like half stepping or hesitant, be like, oh, what's Toronto gonna say? Oh, I can't say this because the audience is not gonna rate me. Like whatever, bro. Like just put it out. Like even Casper, like people say that, you know, maybe they think he took L's and stuff, but like, bro, he has the biggest song out in the city right now because he didn't give up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about like keep persevering, and Berete did that right now.
And it's the internet, bro. Like once the internet got to a certain point, it's like it doesn't. Drake is literally the biggest artist, and every time he posts something, there's gonna be a whole herd of mans to say, "Oh, PDF this, oh, Ghostwriter that."
Degrassi
blah, blah.
this,
you know what I mean? Like so. No matter what you do, mans are gonna say shit. So you just have to be the best you can be, type shit.
If your work is good, bro, it'll speak for itself. It'll bypass all the perceptions and stuff.
I was waiting to hate on this. Y'all know me. I was waiting to hate on this.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't.
Berete or Brett, because it's either one. He's always made good music.
Okay.
So like I knew, even without hearing it,
yeah,
this is gonna be some fire. And I heard the clip on Instagram, but. Sidetrack, no sidetrack, okay? And salute to Lil Berete. All right, keep doing your thing, bro. Look out for Lil Berete. He might be pulling up next week, so hopefully we can get him and we can get some conversation going on.
That'd be dope.
You know what I'm saying? But sidetrack, no sidetrack. I want to go on Reddit for a quick second. The terminal Reddit person that I am. I was looking for the post of.
Oh God,
it's back.
Road Ready Detailing, now open 7 days a week from 8 to 5 p.m. 750 Oakdale Road, Unit 66, specializing in ceramic coating perpetual with warranty, PPF, tints, wraps, vinyl wraps, and hand car washes. Remember, we clean anything on wheels.
Road ready, ready for the road.
I was looking for the post of Bundog or whatever he had to say versus Lil Berete, but while I was scrolling, you're all over this page, bro.
Who?
DJ Zar. Now, I posted
That's just
this.
won this, yeah.
Okay. But I seen another post while I was scrolling
Is it
down.
me, natural?
Here you are again.
No way!
The line.
And we have a ton of baddies every single night. So there's
No
always
way
some
they
love.
posted this on.
Feed
This
me
is
a
on
fry?
Zarontology or We Love Hip
Yes,
Hop?
this is Zarontology.
Yo, this is good marketing.
And quick fast, the other one was
Oh,
from
yo,
We Love
remove
Hip
this
Hop.
right now. Change this freaking screenshot.
Let me change that one too. But the other one was from We Love Hip Hop that they put onto Zarontology. That one they put up on their own.
What does it say? House of Lancaster Gentlemen's Club in Toronto hires many Latino women to fit your self-pleasuring needs.
What?
Are there any comments? Yo, this
I
is
want to see the
shocking.
comments. There's only one comment so far.
Oh my God.
So there's more. There's more, fam.
What?
Fam, you're becoming a Reddit all-star, brother.
Is it gonna be me and Natural?
No, it's not gonna be a post of you per se, but something around what we were talking about earlier. And give me a second, gang. We'll get to it. All right. Right here.
Oh my God.
And there's not mad comments, but the comments are starting to accumulate.
Okay, let me see these comments. That's my story on Zarontology, brother.
Only 25 views. Press machine. Question mark laughing.
Oh my Lord.
That's why he hit me up. He knew this was coming.
Yeah,
and this is 2
you
hours
created a
ago.
narrative, bro. You created a narrative.
Lord.
What does it say?
So let's
Can you
go
read me
to the
some
comment
comments?
section. And hold on, I'm gonna say it. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's the caption. Lol, they're gonna bot this to 150K at the end of the week. Don't worry. Why are we going into the depths of these negative comments, bro? We're gonna find some shit.
I'll look at this later, but
Same thing. Some other New York pod, low ass numbers. Pressa is in. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna read these because this is just gonna.
You might ruin the network right now.
Holy
I keep ruining the network.
Oh shit. Okay. That was the sidetrack. Let's get back on.
Holy shoot. Hey, bro. That's what happens when you post every day. You know what I'm saying? Something's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Zarontology, Zar.
Holy. Zarontology.
Zarontology.
It's Zarontology tonight, boy.
We got the title.
Holy.
dying.
That's crazy.
Okay.
All right, bro. Hey, I guess I got to keep doing what I'm doing. Shoot.
I was just scrolling just now and I'm like, wait a minute. This is like 3 posts. I'm trying to find the Berete post. All I'm seeing is Zar. Like, bro.
All right. Well, I guess people are tuned in.
Holy.
Best iteration so far.
Yeah. I'm speaking facts, man. Okay, more verses.
We got the beef.
It's all beef. Hold on, let me write this title down here. What is it? Zarontology.
Zarontology. That's
Oh,
hard though.
shit.
That's hard.
I keep fucking up the Zarkit.
Okay. Gucci Mane versus Pooh Shiesty. Allegedly. So the story goes that Pooh Shiesty ran up, and this is a lot of allegedly because the man's on parole right now. So he ran up on Gucci Mane to try to get out of his 1017 contract, and they butt him up, took his jewelry, and yeah, Gucci Mane's a bitch now all of a sudden. And
well, it was reported that he lost his wedding ring.
yes, they took the wedding ring.
Yeah, but Gucci posted a picture with the wedding ring.
Let me see if I can find that.
It
post.
could be an old picture, but I don't know. I think he tried to make it known that it was a recent photo.
Yeah, and then there's videos. I sent you guys a video in the group chat earlier about them talking about how a lot of this shit is cap. Why would Gucci want to get off, or sorry, why would Pooh Shiesty want to get off of the label that one, put him on in the first place, made anybody even know who he is, and like Gucci just gave him love, like showed him love the other day when he came home. So like a lot of that might be cap. You know what I'm saying?
In the song, it does say, "Mama said to cut the grass. Whole time, I'm the snake."
Yes, but he also said on the friggin' Back in Blood that he was the guy who's the one to watch out for. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the shiesty one. So that's his MO.
His name is Pooh Shiesty.
Yes. Right? The man did go to jail also, or I don't know if he went to jail for that, but like they tried to shiest some man for a pair of some sneakers.
Yeah.
And some pounds of weed and shit like that. And they had a shootout because of it.
Yo, that video was so interesting to me because I'm like, you're going to go rob somebody, but you're in like $100,000 whip.
I think they were Lambos.
And you have like a $15,000 gun. I'm like, why do you don't need to be, at this point, you're just like, it's for the love of the game.
Yeah, it has to be like some adrenaline.
So
rush.
maybe like this Gucci situation is for the love of the game, where it's like, let me see if I can finesse myself out of this situation. Because apparently he called Gucci to the studio and they held him there captive.
Okay, I'm gonna play a video because I was trying to find the Gucci post, but there was a video I sent you guys. I'll just play the video.
Is officially cooked. Now I wake up, open my phone, and y'all telling me Pooh Shiesty robbed Gucci Man. Not only robbed him, but kidnapped him and made him sign paperwork. Do y'all hear yourselves? This is Gucci Man we're talking about. Mr. I'll drop 10 bricks on the floor just to flex Gucci Man. So let's talk about where this woman came from, what Gucci did, And why y'all gotta stop believing everything Twitter University teaches you?
We love
So
hip-hop.
random internet voices started pushing this
Let's do
story
the
saying
Urban
Pooh Shiesty
Central.
allegedly ran down on Gucci, took his jewelry, and forced him to let Shiesty out his contract. And let me tell y'all something. Not one police report, not one video, not one witness, but y'all ran with it like it was CNN breaking news. This is why rappers don't address rumors, because once a person lies, 1,000 people remix. And then the unthinkable happened. A photo dropped yesterday, and it looks like it's Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty in the middle of a
We love hip-hop.
I ain't gonna lie, when I saw this photo, I thought that maybe, you know,
Look
it
at
was
Gucci
some
Mane's leg. It
new
looks so
discovery
skinny.
that came out. But
One leg
after
thicker than the
looking
other?
at it for a very long time, I realized that this might be AI. Now, you know the internet is cooked when they start making up fake images to support a narrative that ain't even true. But you know, we still can't tell. So we still don't know, but I'm saying that this is fake. Now, when this picture hit the internet, Gucci Mane doesn't even say a word. He just simply posted a picture showing his jewelry and writes the caption, "We only roll diamond splits." That's
We love
Gucci's
hip-hop.
language for "I'm alive, I'm untouched, and I'm richer than ever." And Gucci really got robbed, kidnapped, extorted. You think this man will be posting motivational quotes and diamond pics? Stop it. Now, here's the reason y'all tried this narrative, and the internet believed it. Number one, Pooh Shiesty just came home. Number two, Gucci been low-key. And number three,
Okay.
y'all...
We can come up with our own theories, but salute to all Urban Central. So yeah, a lot of that stuff looks like cap. The video or whatever, that picture, that still picture, looks like AI, right? Even I can tell that. You know what I'm saying?
learning.
Right? And yeah, there's no reason for him to do that. And there's no police reports of somebody getting robbed. Plus, the man's on parole.
Yeah.
So even if he was going to go and get Gucci hung over a balcony or whatever type of Suge Knight shit they're thinking, bro, you're going to go do it yourself and fuck up your parole? That's a wild story, bro.
Yeah, and I think if you're Gucci Mane or Pooh Shiesty in the situation and you know the truth, you kind of want to let the stories live and have its own life, because I feel like it's not really directly impacting them. So it's not like they're like, there's like negative defamation or something.
Hold on, I gotta stop you. It does impact them, bro. The man's on parole. He can't afford to have some like the media running around saying that you freaking robbed somebody and assaulted them, bro.
But like anyone could say anything. I feel like law enforcement will use like discernment and like probably follow up to make sure it's not true. And if it's not true, it's not true. And if it is true, then that's crazy.
And
so it's like a win-win almost.
Yeah, and that's also more proof that it isn't true, because there's no reports of Pooh Shiesty's parole's been broken, he's getting taken back to jail. Like, fam, you're all over the internet saying that you robbed somebody.
They tried to report that. They tried to say that, oh, they sent him back to jail or whatever. But it turned out it's just because he's in like a halfway house, or like he's still in like some sort of system. So
Yeah.
when they searched up his name, it showed that like incarcerated, but because he was in the halfway house, it still showed
that he's incarcerated.
He's in the system, basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's supposed to be probably in a halfway house and probably for the next 6 months or a year until he can like really integrate back into society.
And I'm sure
You know what saying?
he's like heavily monitored. I'm sure like they're
Yes.
tapping his phone calls and like making sure that he's not doing anything crazy. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna dispel this as a rumor based on the information I've been presented. But
Same.
if it's real, then that is insane.
Yeah. Well, salute to both parties. That's the quick verses. There's more verses.
Holy
More.
bro.
What the
Round
fuck?
5,
More
round
verses.
4.
Top 5.
Oh my
We're
God.
gonna have to maybe tread lightly on this one. Top 5 versus Watchplug.
I did not think you were gonna talk about this.
I didn't think I was gonna talk about it neither, because I know he's
That's
probably
your
gonna
boy.
get upset. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But it went viral, this Watchplug guy, and I'll show y'all on the screen. Actually, I'm showing y'all my list of topics over here. Now I'll pull it up on the screen. So this is courtesy of Watchplug. He posted this. He tagged Top 5, World Star, Vlad, all these different people. He says, masterminded this, incident, type fraud, method, digital payment, flash / spoof transfer, assets taken down, 2 luxury date style watches. And like, yeah, he just went crazy. Right? Watchbusters posted it. Obviously, Zarontology went crazy. So it's going to be kind of hard to avoid the topic. What I will say, and I'm not going to defend any type of fraudulent activity if it did happen, he's kind of known for that. So if you got game, you got game. I'm not saying that he did, but that's kind of a thing that people say about Top 5. You know, he's the finesse king and all different types of things. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, with the smoke, there's fire.
Yeah, I just don't like how he keeps on getting these different things put on his name, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is obviously, I want to have to probably talk to him behind the scenes about it when he calls about this, right? But it's like, fam, you can't have Vlad, you can't have this guy. It got up on freaking
Fake
Watchbusters, too, which these are big pages, bro.
Yeah.
And a lot of jewelers in LA are taking notice and also resharing the story.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
It's a bad look on his reputation. You gotta clean it up, bro. He did post and say it was cap. Obviously, like he put like cap and a laughing emoji, but
It's not
like that's not
enough.
enough, bro.
Yeah, it's
like,
not enough.
Okay, let's presume. Okay, everyone's innocent until proven guilty. But
Not
let's
to me.
presume that he's done this, bro. This guy is like borderline criminal mastermind. If you're hitting these big major licks, pause, but like all the time, like the Julian thing. Vlad was like petty change, that is for. And then this is like probably hundreds of thousands of dollars, and like you're orchestrating it. It's kind of like you obviously have some type of intelligence. Like you can't be dumb and pull these things off.
Yeah.
But these aren't like crazy heists or nothing. Like, oh, yo, I'm gonna get you back, and then you run off. Like that's not a mastermind.
No, this
plan.
was like, I think it was like crypto related.
It was like a flash, allegedly, like a flash crypto that he has. So it's supposed to be some type of crypto exchange, like when you get it to your wallet and you're like, okay, you think you got it, and then boom, it disappears.
I don't think that's like some crazy plan. You know what I mean? Like, it's funny, yo. What these new youths are doing with these technology is crazy. So I don't think it's like, oh, Top 5 is like some super top scammer, like Kim Possible, the my youth that never leaves the crib or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think he's on that. You know what I mean? I think he just had a nice link or whatever, and the man showed him how to do the flash Bitcoin.
Yeah,
and then he pulled off a 1-2.
And this is all the hypothetical.
Yeah. Whoever did this,
I don't know. Okay, hypothetically, if this is true, like me, I don't like these type of unethical moves. But what are we gonna say?
You think this is like a brilliant scheme?
I wouldn't say brilliant. But in the same way that the Somalis were scamming the daycares in Minnesota,
allegedly.
Well, like no, they for sure were doing that. I feel like it's one of those where it's like the gaming the system or like finding ways to do things that aren't like legal.
I feel like Mans would have been able to say that about Sean Kingston until it caught up to him.
But the whole thing is like Top 5 keeps getting away with it, so it's kind of like
nah, they let you get away with it until they build
allegedly.
They let you get away with it until they build the case. You know how much scam Sean Kingston pulled off, but they just have to be able to like put all the pieces together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'll give some defense also to Top 5. Like, Friday to Top 5. But like Sean Kingston, he had some wild cases. Like he low-key kidnapped one of the jewelers, didn't want to let her out of the car. All kind of wild shit happened with him. Like he went way crazier than allegedly showing some overseas online transactions type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he went nuts. So, and his mom.
But I feel like there's only so many times you could run off without it like coming back to you.
Yes. So my advice, because we don't know if this is even something that's true. It could be somebody trying to put smut on his name. We could assume all these different things. But the fact that somebody has ammo to do that, or can, your reputation already floats in that direction where people can believe it. Top 5, you need to do some cleanup, bro.
It's looking crazy because wasn't he like challenged to like show 10 bands or something
by 6ix9ine?
Yeah.
And then also by YG.
Yes, that happened too.
And then like there was no follow up to that, and then this is the next story that comes out. It's just like he has to do something to kind of control his narrative more.
Drop the music, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Cause bro, I'm telling you, like, and I don't know, for some reason, Top 5 Islam, I bring God into it. But like, bro, God keeps giving this guy bare chances. Like putting him in a position where like, yo, you could actually do XYZ in a proper way.
Yeah.
You can't just keep falling for the bad habits.
Could he drop music right now? Because after the market, that was the fire for December. Berete just dropped the fire for January. I feel like right now Toronto music is kind of like the bar is kind of high. You know what I mean? So and based off my recollection of top 5 songs, like I don't know a lot of top 5 songs, but there's not like a lot of lyrical prowess.
Bro,
and
he has like anthems though.
Isn't it because he's talking about spinning and like drilling?
It's like it's just the way he delivers the hooks. I feel like are like chanting anthems. Like I know you heard of me. Dun, 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 dun. Like I don't know. I think if he drops a good song, and even if he doesn't drop like a song like The Market, like just drop a song that's good, people will not be like, oh, you know, like this isn't as good as Pressa or Berete or Casper. Like, yo, just put it out, bro. Get it out there because, you know, the music cycle is so quick that like by tomorrow, by next week, we want more music anyways. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not drop?
You don't think no one's gonna compare it to Pressa?
They're gonna compare it, but like, yo, that's not your business. Your business is to put out music. Maybe you can be strategic and be like, I'm not gonna drop this week because this guy's dropping, but people don't even care anymore. The more content, the better. So if you just drop 10 songs, 2 of them are good, you drop a sick music video, you might be the guy of the city again instantly, you know? Like
and even if they do compare him to Pressa, so what? Like you gotta maybe get that out of your mind and just push forward, fam. Because like if you keep on worrying about that, then you're never gonna drop. Because they're going to compare him no matter what.
No matter what. And now just like put out sick tracks, bro. Like
yeah. You gotta dial in, you know what I'm saying? But we have one more top 5 story here. Because the people who allegedly got, he got from the stabbing in the UK, 2 people got arrested. I want to take a quick second to give a big shout out to Grabba, some of the hottest grabba in the GTA. You can get grabba shakers as well as hot grabba leaf in different flavors like red herring and red rose. They got delivery within the GTA and they got some really cool apparel for sale. If you want to get your hands on that grabba, make sure to hit them up on their Instagram page, grabba.ca, and let them know that the We Love Hip Hop boys sent you. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer!
Regarding his specific situation, or they got
there's 2 people that are saying that were the
perpetrators.
The perpetrators. I'll pull it up on the screen over here, courtesy of Bouncer. Salute to Bouncer.
Ache. So we had the boy Crits jump on the FYI podcast with Joey Clipstar and UKL, and obviously
let me
touches
just
up
read the caption
on
over here quick. The boy Crits jumped on a podcast with UKL and Joey Clipstar and spoke about the man them going to jail for the wireless incident. He said the wireless is basically on his doorstep, so rappers need to start checking in.
Situation what happened at Wireless, and he makes it be known, bro. Wireless is on his block. Like where artists park their Vianos is in his estate. And he's just saying, look, rappers need to start checking in because it's always going to turn left. And he's saying, look, free up the man them. That situation that happened that we saw in the video before. Anyway, I just done a full YouTube. Comment the word active or head to Bouncer YouTube, link in bio, and watch the full clip. But he kind of just makes it known that he was getting a bag of phone calls when the boy Top 5 arrived, saying, yo, make sure my man's governed, and obviously other phone calls. He's just saying, yo, like, bro, you're on man's block. Like, you're around real steppers. And, bro, anyway, look, let's go watch the full YouTube clip. So we had the boy Crits.
My brother.
Okay, so that's not the actual clip of him talking about the man them getting arrested, but they're saying that like what wireless is on their block. Am I misconstruing what they're saying about the wireless on their block and stuff like that?
No, I just think I'm more curious as to like the check-in protocol and like what it entails, because it's like, bro, say we're doing a show out there on that guy's block,
It
like,
doesn't matter.
but like, how do you check in?
We won't need to check in, bro.
Why? Because we're not on that road.
We're not in the roads like that.
Yeah, that, and like I don't think we're at the level where like guys are gonna be like, okay, let's go rob these guys. You know what I mean?
So do you think you only
hold on? Because if we go out there, let's say to do some We Love Hip Hop content or whatever, like let's say all 4 of us are out there, fam. We're gonna be out there, all 5 of us with Jake, right? We're gonna be out there with like thousands of dollars of equipment and shit like that, or we might have some rentals from somebody or a lend from somebody of thousands of dollars of equipment. man them know that we're doing content out there to come jam us for the equipment.
I don't think mans will go out their way. I feel like we will just have to be moving vigilant as you should when you're in another person's country. But I don't think that mans will like, oh, let's go get the drop on We Love Hip Hop because they're coming to London.
Okay, so would you employ security if we were in that situation?
Nah.
Depends on how lit we are too. It's like what the conversation we were having earlier. Like if we're already at the point where like we're wearing like $50,000 worth of jewels and like then we're security level. Like if you can afford that kind of stuff, then you should be able to afford. You're at security level at this point.
And would the security serve as the conduit to the streets in the sense of checking in?
I don't know, because sometimes security can get you jammed too, bro. You get security who's been around the hood. Like we don't know who the security guard what ends he's going back to or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like.
The thing is,
drop on you.
But to answer your question about checking in, there's always the guy, and then there's some other guys in the city. You know what I mean? Normally, the artist or someone around the artist knows one of the guys. Hopefully, the guy that you're checking in with is cool with the other guys, so he could kind of like put the word out. You don't want to check in with the guy that's ops with the other guys.
Yeah.
So now you think you're safe. And then you have a whole club running at you just because you're with this nigga here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, or you get into the middle of his shootout.
Type shit.
Yeah.
There should be like a YouTube video like, this is how you check into a hood.
And checking in could get you fucked up too, because you could check in with somebody who's really not the guy.
Exactly.
And then, they might rob you or something.
Yeah, you're like, that's who you picked? Like, you should have picked us. We're the ones who bully that guy every week.
Okay, so you're saying in order to check in, it's usually not you as the artist, but someone in your entourage is kind of like the ambassador.
Yeah.
And then they'll talk to not the main guy, but a representative, form some type of connection or agreement. And then what, do you like shake hands with like the head honcho? Like
it's like a respect thing. And a lot of the times, mans are just getting extorted, bro. It's like, okay, we'll make sure you're good. Just make sure we good.
And it's like some mafia-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, on a lower level.
Isn't that what Big U and the mans got indicted for? They were literally extorting all the artists when they're coming to LA. That's why
they had videos just like, yo, when you come and do some movies on our set, you gotta be checking in. I was like, bro, why are you saying it on camera?
Even I think it was Friday. You know the movie Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically where they were shooting, like they were shooting in the hood or whatever.
Yes.
So basically, because it was like actual like people living there, certain mans, they weren't moving from, so like they would have to like shoot different or use different angles. They tried to pay niggas off, like, oh, but man's like, yo, no, this is my spot. We don't rock with that Hollywood shit. Like, this is where I stand on my corner. I'm staying there.
Yeah.
They have to film around it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't want to be putting out any fake news out there, audience. So I don't know exactly about the arrest, but there was an arrest that happened in that situation. I don't know if you guys know about like the security that they have over there in the UK. Like they were stopping people that were leaving the festival and checking their license plates. And then they were able to check to see if you were actually around that area or parked around that area of the Wireless Festival.
Wow.
Their technology's off the chain.
I was about to say the closed caption camera. Well, the cameras that they have out there, is crazy. Like the CC cameras, bro. Like
the CCTV.
Yeah. That's what it is. Because even I used to watch a lot of like UK shows or whatever, and then like that's always a part of the shows where like every street corner they talk about Big Brother and all them things. So like,
I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they were saying that the UK is one of the most surveilled. Or like London is one of the most surveilled cities in the world or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
I think they're trying to make every country like that, or at least in the West, like Canada would love to be like that. Like CCTV'd out everywhere, be able to identify people's
red
faces.
light camera, speed camera, security camera,
face camera, like yo,
ring
like,
camera.
In China, bro, they can literally like from your face, they pull up your SIN number and there's just your whole social credit is on there.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So like, I'm not sure if they've arrested the people responsible yet, but they've already done some arrests already, and like they don't really miss over there. So it's kind of tough. But I got one more verses and then we can hit the road. Okay,
Yeah,
this is just pure, like,
positive. Is
pure war.
Yeah, because the people have spoken, the Toronto police actually, versus the gun buyback program.
Really?
What?
Yes.
So this is like an internal beef.
They're not supporting it. They're openly saying we ain't fucking with that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Did they say why?
They said it's an idiot thing, bro. Hold on, let me pull up a post over here. I have an article actually for this one, and this is courtesy of CP24.
They will not help with the federal government's gun buyback program.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, okay. We're Toronto's standing up for themselves a little bit.
The police is standing on business. So Toronto police will not be participating in the federal government gun buyback program that aims to reduce the number of banned assault type style weapons in circulation across the country. The Toronto Police Service, TPS, told CTV News that Toronto in a statement on Tuesday that they requested further information and are committed to reviewing the assault style rifle compensation program once more details are provided. No operational viable plans was present. We must focus our efforts where they are where the greatest public safety impact, including targeting criminals who use illegal firearms, participating in those entering Canada from the United States, the force said in a statement. We will continue to work with levels of the government on measuring that deliver public safety results. Okay,
so they're just not trying to do extra work.
Yeah, they're basically, and that's pretty much the article, right? They go through statistics and stuff like that afterwards. But they're like, bro, we're trying to get the illegal guns off the street. We're trying to get the guns that are coming through the border.
Yeah.
What are you guys trying to make us go and chase people for their assault style rifles who live in like farms and
some
freaking
more
country?
liberal shit, fam. Like, bro, you know what's crazy when the police is tired of the liberal shit? It's like, all right, bro, you guys, nah, bro, we're not doing that.
But what surprises me is the amount of autonomy like the Toronto police has. Like normally, you know, federal trumps municipal, trumps provincial, but like I guess these guys have some sort of jurisdiction where it's like, you know what, Mark Carney, like, no, we're not doing that. And like, what is Carney going to do? I guess they fall more under provincial, and I'm sure Doug Ford is probably not about this either.
No, I'm going to play a clip from Ford just now. Keep cooking.
Is he, or I don't know, I hope I'm not wrong.
No, he's anti. I'm going to read one more quick stat over here because I just
and Doug Ford will protect the police.
They said only the Quebec government and the police force in Winnipeg, Halifax, Cape Breton have signed deals with the government to support the program. The government has said that it will rely on mobile collection units and blah, blah, blah. So a lot of other places, they folded. Ontario's like, or the Toronto police is like, we ain't fucking with it.
And it's kind of hard to regulate the police in the sense of like, if them niggas go on strike, it's anarchy, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even wrestle with them type of talk. So like, whatever they want, they kind of have a lot of leverage.
Yeah, like we could go 2 weeks without Mark Carney. Imagine 2 weeks without the Toronto police.
Bro, it's crazy.
We're done.
So I'm gonna play what Doug Ford had to say now.
Dougie Fresh.
Law-abiding hunters and gun owners. Colin, I want to thank you for asking me about the gun buyback as well.
Thanks, Colin.
So, you know, this gun buyback, I stand with my other premiers, no matter if it's Premier Smith in Alberta, Premier Moe in Saskatchewan, or Premier Wab Canoe, and myself, and I'm sure our great Premier in Newfoundland, I'm not speaking for them, or Nova Scotia, but they're like-minded. A lot of hunters up in Nova Scotia. I can tell you one thing, folks. When I go out there, I've never, ever once heard someone come up to me and say, you know those law-abiding hunters? Let's go take their guns. I've never heard that. What I hear a dozen times a day, no matter where I go, I feel so unsafe in our city. I'm scared to go out at night. I'm scared to go and hop on the subway. My kids are up all night thinking someone's going to kick in the door and put a gun to our head, an illegal gun that is coming across the border. That's what they're worried about. So my recommendation, stop wasting money at the federal government. Let's start focusing on getting your bail reform that you made a big deal about. We're doing bail. You still haven't passed it. How about mandatory sentences? So when someone does kick in your door and put a gun to your head and then gets arrested and the judge says, oh, little Johnny, you know, you made a mistake.
Always little Johnny.
The fourth time he's out on bail. You go out and
You
do it
can't say a
again.
black name,
There's
bro.
zero
We'll get
consequences. The number one issue outside of jobs and the economy.
Okay. Because he was cooking, but as soon as he says something like that, his whole point goes out the window.
No, but he cooked, fam. He's like, yo, bro, go spend this money on the bail reform
Facts.
and keep these motherfuckers if they get locked up, bro. You guys just let them go after they lock them up. And the police, not to be the defender of police, right? Federal Rick, they complain about that too. They're like, yo, we catch these guys. You guys let them go all the time.
Facts.
And they often recommit.
Yes.
I'm loving this because I'm loving this. You know why? Because, you know, me, I'm always thinking like in terms of like, I don't want to say grand conspiracy, but I always feel like everyone's kind of conspiring for one kind of goal. But when you see the provincial government going against the federal, it's kind of like they're kind of standing up to what Carney's trying to accomplish. And it's like, bro, we don't agree with that program. Alberta, they're never going to do that. And it's kind of like we have our own, I don't want to say state authority, but provincial authority.
Yeah.
And we can stand on business. And I agree with Dougie Fresh over here, Doug Ford.
But it goes to show when it affects them, that's when they'll go against the agenda.
You want to take our guns?
No, literally. It's
Like his guns specifically?
Take the niggas' guns. Like, why you we're the legitimate hunters. I've never ever had someone say, "Oh, take the legal gun owners."
Yeah,
but them niggas in Toronto, you know what I mean? That's
like
what
we're working on that.
That's what I heard, basically.
Yeah.
I know your ears are a little different than mine.
No, that's pretty much what he said.
It sounds like a little bit of a deflection. I can hear that too, and like, but I could also hear the police saying, like, bro, what do you think that we're doing every day? That's why we ain't trying to support this shit, because we're actually trying to take the guns off the street.
No, exactly.
I would want to see the statistics
Them, sorry. Them, not we. I'm not them.
How much of the gun violence or gun statistics come from legal firearm holders versus just illegal guns? Like, I would love to see that comparison. Because
me too.
Yeah.
If it's like ridiculous, like 95% illegal, 5% legal, it's like, okay, then we're focused on the wrong issue. But Canada is a safe haven for criminals.
Yes. And the border has been a friggin' open sore for friggin' guns forever, bro. And it's not just here. It's Montreal, all over the place. It's actually Montreal's closer to New York City and different places, bro. People have been bringing guns forever, and it's not stopping, bro.
Bro, because...
Okay, no, you just said that.
I was just going to say my point that I always bring up on this pod, which is that it's from the native areas, but like everyone just knows it and no one does anything. So there's no point in bringing it up.
You can't say nothing.
What I'll say, this is also something I say a lot, is I'll be watching a lot of true crime. So this is kind of like, I'll go on the opposite point for a little bit. A lot of these true crimes, like, okay, husband kills wife, you know, family, you know what I mean? And it happens in like up north, you know
rural
what I mean?
areas, yeah.
With like these guys and they be hunting and like, or they be getting cheese that they were, I'm gonna get the gun, you know what I mean? Or like the son goes into dad's safe, and you know what I mean? So like, I'm not gonna say, I don't want to paint it like, once you're a legal gun owner, you're only shooting deers and like, oh, you'll never harm a human and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
And technically, you're not allowed to use them for protection because you're going to end up going to jail in this stupid-ass country. But what's the percentage of people as far as our, let's say even Toronto or the whole of Ontario and the 38 hats, or let's say 60 hats for the whole of Ontario.
Hats.
How much of those come from people in rural areas who shot their wife? Most of them is just like gang-related hood shit, or like not even hood shit, like actual gang organized crime shit. You know what I'm saying? If there is, there might be
Black Fist.
like out of the 38. Okay, let's say to Toronto proper, the 38 that happened over here in 2025. Let's say 2 of them are domestic violence issues. The rest of them are all friggin' street shit, illegal guns.
And yeah, I just don't know where we're gonna take. It's either like, bro, you got to make sure nobody, not one person, has a gun besides like law enforcement.
Nice
or
try.
you know, or you got to give everyone the ability to have a gun legally. Like, I don't know, when you have it uneven and it's like some people have it, some people don't.
Yeah.
Now you just created a major power imbalance within your own like citizenship, you know?
Yeah. It's just a kind of a. I know the libs have their angle that they could say you're not even allowed to defend yourself with these guns. So what are they there for? You need an AR to shoot a dare. That's what they're gonna say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, duh.
It's like I don't need to. It's just cooler when I do it that way.
Yeah.
I like it. I like my red dot scope.
You're gonna go duck hunting with a friggin' assault rifle.
That
That's
sounds
the
lit.
angles. I'm not saying
That
I
sounds
agree with it,
lit.
but that's the angle that they're saying. Like, you don't need this type of firepower if you're just hunting. And then you're not allowed to defend yourself with it. So just give it to us and we might pay you or we might not. That
L-
sounds convincing to you?
L for liberals, bro. The L is for liberals.
L is for liberal. Yeah, they put the L in liberals for real.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if like what was going through their mind when they were coming up with that argument. Like, bro, like you just don't need them, bro. You just don't need them anymore. Just give them to us, and we might give you the money. Like,
Nah, man.
and we're just supposed to go. You know what? I wasn't thinking about that, but here's my gun, bro. Oh, you're not giving me the money? Don't even worry about it. I didn't need that gun anyway. Nobody's gonna go for that.
We're just watching the city devolve more and more. You know what I mean? And then the people in leadership are just like, I don't know. I feel like right now they're just trying to make as much as they can, and then they're getting out, bro. Shout out Doug for sticking up for the hunters. You know what I mean? But every time, bro, every time I'm on the subway and there's a delay, I'm just like, fucking Olivia Child.
No,
And
but okay.
that be
what-
happening every day.
every day. But one more thing also about that, fam. Like these guys, right? It seems like Doug, they always call him the yayo head, right? Or the coke head. This sounds like a cokehead plan, fam. Like, yo, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna tell everybody that those guns they're too big. Those guns are too big. Just give them back to us, and we might pay you, but we might not. And then we'll tell them that we might not pay you.
Talking about Carney being a cokehead?
Yeah,
Or
No,
Doug?
but fam, that sounds like a plan that you came up with one night, and mans are just like, no, fam, no, you should do it like this. And it's like, now let's present it to the public. And everybody was supposed to just say, yeah.
Yo, imagine they're just in a room. He goes, we're gonna take their guns. No more sight rifles. They can't do anything. We're gonna have all the guns.
Yeah, that's fucking genius. And even better, yo, if we pay some of them and not pay all of them, it'll feel like a lottery. Bro. So it feels like they won something when we pay the ones that you know what I mean?
And they're like, and we'll tell them we're not gonna pay them either. Like, no.
And if they say anything, they'll go to jail.
These are like bad plans. Like, I can't even believe like they told us this. Like, we have the information. Like, they told us we might not pay you for the gun. Like,
Yo, imagine just like
what?
they put a bunch of ideas in a hat, and then like they just pick, all right, okay, we're gonna take guns, and we're only gonna pay half the people. And you know what I mean? Like on some Family Guy
bro.
cutaway shit.
It's like I feel like sometimes I'm like really in like a wild TV show that I'm like, no, fam, like that's not gonna work. Like, and last thing on this, fam, the reason I know is because the last clip I put on this, it's going crazy.
It did well. I was gonna mention that.
What?
I knew that's why you brought it up too. Like
part two.
6.8K.
part two, right? But the comments, mad comments, like 100 and something comments in like 2 days, and paragraphs.
Mans aren't having it.
What?
White people
Enough
do not
paragraphs?
play about their guns.
Yes, and a lot of those paragraphs are, this affects me. I have to go through this, and I can't believe these guys are coming up with this wild cokehead plan, telling me I might get money for my gun. Like, no, can I keep my fucking gun, please?
What I like about, those individuals is that like they really feel like their individual freedom is threatened by like not having an assault rifle, which like I kind of rate, because like, yo, if that's your identity, you're a hunter, you do it ethically, you do it legally, like you have the right within the law. But it's kind of also like, I don't know, like it bothers them heavy.
Well, hey, now you know what it's like when the government imposes themselves on you and takes your freedoms away. You know what I mean? Welcome to the club, guys.
Bro, we already been there though. 2019, the vid, they did that, bro. And the majority of y'all went with it. Don't think I forgot. I lost a lot of followers them times because, bro, they were looking at me like I was like the antichrist because I was like anti this, anti that. I was like, yo, how are you You know, and so many people from my high school were like, "Yo, this guy's weird now."
Your family try to go at you, right?
I have my I've still never been the same with my aunt and uncles. Okay, they'll say hi to me and we'll talk, but like I just look at them like, don't think I don't remember.
Yeah,
what
you
told me.
went bad on me. Like.
Yeah, like you told my mom not to let me in the crib.
You're an enemy to society, bro. You're not doing your service, man.
Enemy of the state, #1. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The ruiner.
The ruiner.
The ruiner.
Bro, I
The
feel like
ruiner.
I'm in my villain arc right now. Like I turned heel a little bit, bro. Like I went to Golde London today. Like what's going on?
Let the force flow through.
Ah.
Okay. Well, we got it right here for the day. Let's wrap it up, man.
Episode.
Yeah. Great episode here.
We
Thanks
love
for
hip
watching.
hop.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.